All right, it's our new time, Wednesday nights on the BS Sessions. Is with me as always is my co-host and brother, Jerry Supe. What's up, brother? Heavy Water 77.
Oh man, not much, man. Having a fucking great couple weeks. I'm having like 3 great weeks in a row, and I'm kind of worried because I don't have great periods at a time where something really shitty happens to me. So I'm kind of worried when it's all going to fucking come down on me. But we'll see. Hopefully it won't. Maybe this will be the year where shit. Maybe it's my year. But anyway, I'm doing great, man. We got a fucking packed house tonight. I mean, we got fucking everybody here.
Well,
Let's
Mark
see what we
crashed
got.
the store.
We got we got Andy Rodriguez. How you doing, man?
Hey man, I am doing all right. I will be sure to keep my comments long.
All right. I got a pillow. I got a sleeping bag. I'm ready, man.
It was only originally supposed to be me, Jerry, Al, and Andy, and Tim, and then Travis said, "I want to be on," and then this guy just showed up out of nowhere. So just like, all right.
How did he get on?
He has the
You
code.
accepted him.
He knows the
Okay,
Well,
gotcha.
well,
I think
Mark
the Zoom
called me
portal
and I
is
picked
always
up. I
open.
thought you needed something.
Oh, I did? I don't
Yeah.
remember. Oh,
and then
okay.
Andy's partner from the Black Spinners Circle YouTube channel, Al Horta. How you doing, man?
Hey, how are you guys?
Still the coolest podcast name ever. It hasn't changed.
Thank you much.
From the first time I met Al, I said that, and it's still true today. I think that's the coolest name for a podcast ever.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
all right.
Oh well, yeah,
Live
but
from the
now I sing the song wrong when it comes on. Be podcast out. I said it every time. I said it wrong.
Live from the Travie Patty, we got Travie Patty. How you doing, dude?
Hey, what's up, guys? Glad to be back on. It's been a hot minute.
Yeah, nice to have you back on, man.
No, it's a cold
Maybe they-
minute. It's cold everywhere in the U.S. there.
That's
Not
true.
here.
It's fucking freezing here right now.
Today was like 80.
Except where Travis is. He's down south in
We were
Florida.
shit,
Yeah.
47 today.
Now I have a
Shoot it.
machine gun. Ho ho ho. Mark Daly, how you doing, dude?
What up? I still got my Christmas theme up. I forgot to change my thing. So my bad. How you doing?
Hey, Die Hard's a all year round classic.
Yep.
Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
Okay,
That's-
we already
God.
went through that.
Who
Move on.
cares?
I was quoting Bruce Willis there, okay?
Well, he was playing
All
to the
right.
audience, by the way. So.
I know.
And then to Tim Wirasnik. I'm getting better at pronouncing his name. I know I don't have it 100%
You are.
correct, but I'm getting there.
I'm
How you doing, dude?
well, coming to you from the balmy state of New Hampshire.
I'm proud of you, dude. You're still wearing the hat, so I'm proud of you,
Hey,
dude. That's
gotta
I'm
represent.
standing behind your team, man.
I cannot believe you're wearing that hat now.
Hey, real fans,
You know
wear
how
the
many
hat,
times I've
win or
heard
lose.
that?
That's
Andy, in my life.
Well, no,
I
I'm just happy that my team won.
had a Browns fan at work. He always used to wear her Brown stuff, so I always used to like, good job.
I agree with you, Andy. I was pulling for your team. I didn't want Rodgers to win.
Well,
He was
I wouldn't
outmatched. He
worry
was
about
out.
that anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Pittsburgh was
it
just
happens.
outmatched, outclassed.
I was totally against them signing Rodgers. It
I
was
think-
so unlike the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I think
They
that's the
do
first time
stuff
Houston
like
beat
that.
Pittsburgh in the playoffs. Like the
was
Oilers
weird
were
because-
always could never beat the Steelers.
Well, what I didn't understand about it
Yeah.
is if you're gonna if you already got Russell and you're gonna sign Rodgers, just keep Russell. They're both old quarterbacks. I mean, you're not gaining anything.
Philip Rivers will be available next year.
Well, I thought Russell Wilson was really shy, and he kind of proved it this year. I
Hey.
thought Aaron Rodgers still had a few more bullets in his six.
Russell's
There
gonna
were-
get-
there were times-
I guess not.
There were times where Rodgers looked good, but there was a
Yeah,
lot of
but
times he
Russell
looked
was
really
signed
bad.
to the Giants, so I mean, who's
No,
gonna play well with the Giants?
Yeah, well, the Giants line is finally getting a little better, but he still couldn't do anything with.
But the thing is, with Russell, he's gonna lose draft picks because they didn't put him on the injury list when he was injured, and he called them out for that. He's getting
Well,
revenge.
I think he didn't actually tell the team he was hurt either.
Okay.
All right, Mark, let's get this
That's what I
show
heard.
going.
Let's
man.
get to the BS. Something that I was getting called out for online by some guy named Bob on
Bob.
that he was,
We'll talk to Bob. We're gonna talk to Bob.
Bob the Builder, whatever his name is. But we didn't mention Rob Reiner passing away because that was a horrible way to die. and I didn't want to bring that on the show. He didn't pass away from natural causes. So we're just going to say thank you, Rob Reiner, for all the great movies and television shows. Thank you.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yes.
So we'll
Yes,
give him a
I
shout
read
out.
that comment, and I was trying to think back because I was thinking, how can we not talk about Rob Reiner because he's so important to us? And then we had mentioned it, but we didn't go into each of us talking about him because I read that comment, and I was going to tell you about that, and I forgot.
Yeah, it's just way too sad, and I don't want to
Yeah,
like
it's sad.
talk about how I'm just going to say thank you to Rob Reiner.
Yeah.
And I like the new Spinal Tap. It was really cool.
Hmm.
Man, and then happy birthday to our favorite guitar player, Jerry. He just turned 72. Trevor Rabin.
Hey, he's not my favorite, but he's one of my favorites. But yeah,
And
happy
yes.
birthday, dude. Yeah.
Happy
But
birthday,
yeah, great
Trevor
guitar.
Rabin.
Yeah.
Great guitar player, man. I know y'all really, a lot of you like Steve Howe better, but just my preference. I prefer Trevor. I grew up on that kind of Yes, so that's
Yeah.
probably why.
I
Very
just told
good.
him happy birthday.
Very
Good for him.
talented. Very
And you
talented.
never, you never hear Steve Howe sucks or Trevor Rabin sucks as a guitar player. So
No,
that means something.
Of
You know.
course not.
I like them both. I just like Rabin a tad better than Steve.
I thought Trevor Rabin had some complimentary vocals along with Anderson on those albums.
That-
Yeah, he's a good singer too. Yeah.
That
Very
is
good
why
singer.
I pick him over Hal, because Hal can't sing.
Listen to Changes on I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah. So happy birthday to Trevor. And then a happy birthday to Zakk Wylde. He turned 59, man.
Wow, 59. Wow.
Fuck yeah, I
I
love
remember
that
that
wild.
fresh face kid.
Wow, I'm older than him. How about that?
Funny thing, Horse Called War from Pride and Glory came on my shuffle today, and then I forgot it was Zakk Wylde's birthday. It's
Nice.
wild.
Well,
I love Zakk Wylde, man. He's awesome.
Facebook reminds me of these birthdays, or Al reminds me of these birthdays with pictures of these people on their birthdays. Oh, it's his birthday today. Al's got a picture with this guy. I go, fuck it, Al. He knows everybody.
Did you say Jeff Tate? Because it's his
Yeah,
birthday.
I didn't see that one. Jeff Tate's birthday today.
Yeah.
Mike Tramp from White Lion's birthday.
I love White Lion, so
I like them too. I like White Lion.
happy birthday to Mike Tramp and Jeff Tate, man. But
Well,
and
Jeff
I
I'll,
don't know about a happy birthday.
There's Jeff.
White
There's
Lion.
fucking Queensryche right there, bro.
Yeah.
Yep.
and
This
then,
is like the first EP and Operation Mindcrime together in one package.
Damn, man.
I never
I
seen
bought
that.
this years ago.
Mhm.
It's got like 2 CDs, so it's got Mindcrime and it's got the EP on the other CD. And then
That's pretty cool.
and then I got Jeff Tate to sign this too. It's a cool picture of him with it, and he signed his arm.
Oh, that's cool.
I like it was
Yeah.
a
Pretty cool. So
That's so freaking cool.
Yeah.
I gotta say the best Queensryche song is the one that started it all, man. The Queen of the Reich. Nothing that song can't be topped in my opinion. I love
that song. Lady Wore Black.
Heavy as
That
shit.
Lady Wore Black.
Deliverance.
That EP is incredible.
Deliverance.
Yeah, man.
Is that the
Total
warning?
Iron Maiden worship on that EP.
No, that's not the warning.
No,
That's
it's
a
not the
repeat.
warning.
Is that the EP? The warning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Warning.
Warning
the
is your first studio album.
first
full-length
full-length.
studio album.
Yeah.
What's
But,
the name of the EP?
Just
The
Queensryche.
Queensryche.
Queensryche EP. It's got like this really cool font on the black album cover, like yellow.
They
And
should have named it Queen of the Right, but they didn't.
That's how the EP looks there. Like if you see that.
I got that on
killer
CD.
logo, man.
Great song, terrible video.
But also, I just want to comment. I just want to
at the end of the
comment.
video says to be continued. They never finished it. Sorry, go
Well,
ahead.
the
Mark.
video isn't bad if you use the live one.
I just
the
want to
live,
Okay.
the
Yeah,
live
that music's
version
big.
of it on the
Let
on
Mark
the-
talk.
Let's get to
This
the
fucking
next
show.
What's the next year's topic, Mark?
No, I was gonna say I just want to comment. I heard Al on Eddie Trunk again, and he's saying talking to Bruce Kulick. So that was pretty cool. And your first show was 1985 with Kiss, and then Eddie Trunk's was 8 years before yours with Kiss.
Yeah.
Same date.
December 16th, 1985.
That was fucking a quinky dink there. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
My dad's girlfriend saw Kiss on the Love Gun tour.
All right, so we'll segue into Kiss now.
Oh boy.
We talked about Gene Simmons. Now we get the response. Peter Criss fires back at Gene Simmons over Beth's songwriting comments. His statements are ridiculous and very uncalled for. Gene wouldn't know how the song originally was written because Gene wasn't there from the conception. The song in the late 60s, and he wasn't there for the completion of the song with Bob Ezra and Chris told Billboard, Gene's statements are ridiculous and very uncalled for. He talks about things he doesn't even know about. What do you think about that, Kiss fans?
He always has.
I agree 100% with him. 150% I agree with him.
Gene always
Yeah,
talks about
yeah.
things he has no clue on. So
It's never gonna.
He just ruined it. They
Peter.
had this great moment at the Kennedy Center as and then he fucking turns around and got to start bad mouthing people. He bad mouthed Ace. I mean, and now he's bad mouthing Peter. It's like, dude, let it go, man.
Right.
I mean,
Peter's the one who never says anything, and he spoke up for
he
himself.
hasn't. No. He's been quiet for like 20 years now or more, something like that. So
it's just stop. It's ugly, man. It's just ugly.
Just go back out on tour, Gene, and shut up.
It's just
Peter is exactly what I would do. I mean, if I was in a band like that and it just came to an end for whatever reason, I'd just fade off into the sunset and spend my money. I mean, enjoy my life.
What about you, Al, on that comment? Peter Chris defending himself.
It's Gene being Gene, man. It's fucking, he's ridiculous, bro. Whatever. I don't even care.
I just wanted to say, though, I don't know who said it, but they had a great moment at the Kennedy Center. But did they really? You had Peter and Paul standing next to each other. And then had Sylvester Stallone in the middle. And like Eric Carr was, I think,
but you know what I mean.
They couldn't even stand next to each other. I'm like, come on, guys.
You know what I mean. It was a moment commemorating.
Yeah, I know, but
you
can just still there's like this childish animosity going on. It's ridiculous.
It's just, it's dumb. The only one that looked visibly upset when they were doing that fraction mirror thing was Peter. He was the only one really crying. I mean, it was just, I don't understand Paul and Gene, man. I really don't.
I don't either, man. But
they don't need to be that. Whatever. Yeah, it's whatever.
Do you have anything to say about it, Andy?
Nah, I'm all right.
It's just I respect Gene slightly more than Paul because look, Gene is always honest. He's an asshole, but he's honest. He even said it in an interview in the 70s. What's your integrity? And he goes, fuck integrity. I'm in it for chicks and money. So, dude, he's always been honest about what he really wanted in rock and roll, and he's.
I think Dave Mustaine, Gene Simmons, and Roger Waters should do a podcast, man.
Make an album together.
That would be one of the most crustiest podcasts ever, man.
I have way more respect for Gene than I do for Roger Waters.
I would just tell every member of Kiss again. If not for the other three, you would be nothing.
Dude, it was a unit. Those four guys.
You were a unit. That's how you functioned. And any one of the band in the 70s, when they were wearing the makeup, could have exposed the others, and
the greatness of that 70s era. If you didn't have any of those members, if one of those members was missing, it wouldn't be that classic Kiss.
No, it wouldn't have. It wouldn't have. They all brought something to the table.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
All right, so Sean Penn talked John Mellencamp to go back out on tour and play the hits. Really? He stopped playing to big crowds because he fucking got tired of being a clown for fans. Okay, we made you a millionaire, so you don't want to sing for us, asshole, little bastard.
Speaking of Krusty,
yeah, he should join that band. Go for it, Jerry.
Podcast with Roger Waters.
It's not a surprise. I mean, he's always been an asshole too. So
bastard.
Whatever.
I do love John Cougar.
He does. He admits it.
I love a lot of his music.
I forget who his new guitar player was, or one of the. He said like the first thing he said when he got hired is John said, "This is not a democracy. This is my band." Right? Yeah. So you kind of know what you're getting. You kind of know what you're getting at least,
Yeah.
But it's true. Getting hired in a Megadeth. If you think your idea is going to matter, they don't. They don't.
John Google melon balls.
Because it's true. It is Mellencamp's band. If you want to do your own thing, go get your own band.
But if you heard
I
Mellencamp lately,
just hope he's down to 4 packs a day at least.
but if you heard Mellencamp lately, he sounds like Tom Waits.
That's what I mean for his voice. I hope he's down to 4 packs.
He's not the same. I wouldn't want to pay money for that, even if he's playing the hits.
I saw him just a few years ago. He was great.
Well, maybe. Well, I saw videos of him.
He's got to be in his 70s now too.
No,
So
well, I think it might have been 10 years ago when I saw him. It was about 10
that sounds a little bit more like it.
Yeah.
So
when I saw him.
Metallica is 90% done negotiating deal for 2027 Las Vegas residency sphere. I would like to see that.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
That'd be fucking cool. I missed you too. That would have been cool. I hope they release a live thing on U2 when I want to see
I didn't miss him. I didn't miss him at all.
Whatever, Jeff. We know you hate him. And then let's get into some sports here, some football.
Wait, but hold on. Dude, Metallica is some rich motherfuckers, bro. Those dudes are rich beyond.
Well, they paid Trujillo $1 million and gave him a fourth of the band, so he makes. But he still says, "I don't have that Black Money album." That Black album money.
Yeah.
That's why Newstead is set up.
But Jason Newstead is sitting there saying, "I do."
Yeah, right. But then John Harbaugh has reportedly demands he's looking for to secure his next NFL head coaching job, which includes $20 million salary that making one of the highest paid coaches in the league, $20 million per year contract, $10 million staff budget, total authority over the roster, and would like to select his own GM. Any thoughts on that?
And 51% ownership of the team, I'm sure too. Damn.
That's overboard.
I mean,
he's kind of a has-been coach, man.
Nobody's
Hey,
gonna
John,
hire
ever
him
been
for
to
that.
Pittsburgh?
Cleveland might do it, but that's about it. Cleveland's dumb enough to do shit like that. So,
What do you mean he's a has-been coach?
When's the last time he won a playoff game?
Last year.
Okay. But he doesn't deserve all that money.
Who is demanding all this?
John Harbaugh.
He wants all that?
Yes.
Oh, he's definitely not going to the Giants.
No.
Hey, that's it.
Oh no, the Giants. No.
He's definitely not going to Giants. No.
No,
That's definitely not
money,
gonna
I don't see a problem with the money. I have a problem with the power that he's asking for, supposedly.
that's not going to happen.
There's got to be a level of hierarchy in any business.
Usually the GM is the one that
be hiring your boss.
Yeah, usually the GM does the hiring of the head coach, not the head coach hiring the GM.
Just remember how it worked out for Mike Holmgren in Seattle.
Yeah.
When he was GM and head coach, he kind of got lost. It's too much work, man. So I don't think that would work. And also, the Steelers let Mike Tomlin retire. I think they actually fired him, but
good. We need some new blood. Tomlinson, for the last few years, at the end of the year, loses the team. They just don't play for him.
As a Giants fan, I'll sign up for 19 straight winning seasons. Where do I sign?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but if you're not doing anything, in the
I don't
playoffs,
care. Give me some winning seasons.
And 9 straight playoff exits.
I think Steelers fans are just a little too, what do you call it? They're spoiled. They had Chuck Noll, they've had Cowher, they have Tomlin. That's like 50 plus years.
3 coaches.
That's the stability right there. Look at some teams like quarterbacks every other year, different coach every year, GM every other year. Look at the Browns.
I personally think it's time for some new blood.
Oh yeah, it probably is time for new blood, but you should enjoy that run he had though, because I
mean, hey, I'm glad he was the coach, but
some Browns fans will have like a jersey with like about 50 different quarterbacks' names on the back of it, because they don't have any stability. So.
Well, there's a meme with all their quarterbacks in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, when you go to the coach's office and his name is in Velcro.
Well, Stefanski stayed there for what, 5 years?
5.
5, yeah. So that was the longest running coach they had for a while. So you got to give them credit for that. But also, last of football news, 44 years ago this week, Jerry, Joe Montana and Dwight Clark sent Candlestick into a frenzy, sparking the flames of a dynasty with the most iconic play in franchise history, the catch.
Yep. I mean, actually, you can talk You can talk all you want about the catch, but you always seem to forget the tackle after that.
Eric Wright.
Eric Wright didn't make that tackle. That's
He might have scored a touchdown.
None of that would have mattered. Yeah.
I don't know if it's the most iconic catch in history, but
For the 49ers.
it was up there. I mean, it would have been if it was in a Super Bowl, but it wasn't.
No, but in 49er history.
In 49ers.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, Jerry Rice has made plenty of iconic catches in the Super
Okay,
Bowl.
but that was the first thing that sent them to a Super Bowl. That was the first
but they
going to
didn't
a
win
Super
it.
Bowl. They won it.
No,
They did
I
win it.
know they did, but not with that catch.
He's home on that.
You're not understanding.
Yeah, to win the next game. He said.
That started the dynasty. All right, let's get to something else, man. Home Alone star Daniel Stern was recently issued a citation for allegedly soliciting a prostitute in Ventura County just days before announcing a new sculpture commission for the iconic movie house.
Go to Reno. It's legal there.
With everything going on these days, that's even a thing now. Soliciting a prostitute.
Fuck cares, bro. Let him
Exactly, man.
Let him get a
What is he,
hooker,
like
man.
70 something? Shit.
Go to the Bunny Ranch. Right? That's in Reno, I think, right?
Yeah,
Exactly. You know what? Exactly. Let Marv do what he wants, man. Let him sow his wild oats.
I'll tell you what.
Well, he is the wet bandit, right?
Man,
Compared to what some of the other actors are doing these days, that
Why?
ain't nothing.
Why?
Like
why,
Timothy Busfield.
why waste time with dinner, man? Just get right to the dessert. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Come on.
Exactly.
Oh,
Piece of the pie.
he's part of the wet bandits, so that makes sense.
He got his piece of the pie.
And then I was reading about this. I don't know what you guys think about this. People grilling hot dogs in their plastic packages says it keeps the flavor in. Doesn't it burn plastic on your hot dogs? What is this shit? I saw a video of this and I was like, what the fuck is going on?
The same people that did the Tide Pod challenge a few years ago.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
Don't listen to people. Don't listen to people on TikTok.
Exactly.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
No, but getting back to Daniel Stern, does that mean Home Alone Part 4 is not going to happen anymore? No.
There already was
disappointing.
Yeah, because he's not
already a 4.
Yeah, because he's not Home Alone.
There actually was a Part 3. That's why I say Part 4.
He's not Home Alone.
No, there's already a 4.
Daniel Stern knew that movie was a sticker. He bailed.
All right. Something we talked about. Hollywood has no new ideas, and this kind of proves it. Rockford Files reboot gets NBC pilot order. Without James Garner, how is this gonna work?
With somebody new?
Are they gonna get the guy who plays the Mandalorian? He does everything.
Yeah, dick up James Garner. Get him back on the show.
I don't know. How did they think Magnum PI reboot was going to work?
Actually, the Magnum PI one was pretty good.
It was okay. But the Knight Rider was horrible. And
like the Hawaii 5-0 too.
So was the Hawaii 5-0 lasted a while though. But the Bionic Woman was horrible. But
This
the
shit isn't
Battlestar
geared-
Galactica was good.
This shit's not geared for us, man.
Yeah.
No.
MacGyver sucked.
It's not geared for us anyway.
Yeah.
You can't beat the
It's
original.
geared for an
MacGyver.
audience who doesn't remember the original.
The original MacGyver rules, dude.
And
I think so too.
in the catalog of Read the Room and read what the fans are saying, because I've seen all the comments and they all know why, but this guy doesn't seem to have a clue. As Triumph and Rush reunite, Sebastian Bach wonders why Skid Row can't. What's our problem? Everybody knows what the fucking problem is. You're an asshole.
Yeah.
Anybody else on this?
Dude, he flipped out when someone wanted to take a picture with him.
I don't understand. What is this guy such a narcissist? He doesn't know what's wrong.
There's actually a news story about a girl that one of his fans. She wanted to take a picture with him, and he's like, "Don't you ever ask me for that in front of my girlfriend." It's like, what the hell's wrong with you? Like an asshole.
Here's the thing with that, Travis. You're 50-50 if you're out in public with these people, man. I mean, if they're having dinner or something with their family, and you go up and ask for an autograph,
But they'll either
tell you to fuck off.
Backstage at a concert.
Okay, well, that's different then. There's some environments you're supposed to be nice to your fans, like conventions and shit like that. But
yeah, because they're still
you're 50-50 if you're catching out in public with the family or something.
I actually did meet Alec Baldwin. I met Alec Baldwin at Walgreens.
Was he a dick?
Really?
No, he was really nice. He shook my hand and he asked how I was doing. He was really really polite.
Nice. But what do you guys think about Sebastian Bach doesn't know why they can't reunite? It just
He
seems silly.
knows.
He should know.
This is all
He
for
knows why.
publicity.
But yeah, I will vouch for his fucking stage performance in this stage show. The fucker sounds great still, man. Doesn't he, Andy?
Oh, he does sound great.
We saw him a couple months ago. Holy shit, he can still bring it live.
Yeah, that dude jams.
Seriously.
I missed
Yeah,
him here.
but I love Sabo, but it was he's just a douche.
All right, and
Well, you know,
And
I mean,
you know, it's like the ex-boyfriend trying to get back together with the ex-girlfriend. You know, she's not interested. She's not into you anymore.
Do they have a singer? Have they announced
no,
a
they
new
haven't
singer yet?
announced any
No,
singer
they're
yet.
still looking, quote unquote.
Okay.
Well, they're making so much money off the back catalog, they really don't need a tour.
And you know, it's not like there's a bunch of angels in that band either. I mean,
No.
they've been through how many lead singers, so something
do they
isn't jiving.
do they really sell that much music to live off their back catalog?
The first two albums, the songs I Remember
Yeah.
You and stuff like that, they own the publishing,
Yeah.
so that's in
Right.
movies and lots of stuff, dude.
Wow,
Especially
I've never
Youth
heard
Gone
of
Wild
those.
and stuff like
In
that.
movies and shows?
Yeah, they're in a lot of stuff, dude.
I
Which
never
is
heard
funny
any of them.
because
I'll
Because-
say that. Oh, good.
Sebastian Bach was bitching at John Bon Jovi for ripping him off for publishing.
No, he gave it back to them. So, but
I'll say
also,
one thing. I will say one thing. Slave to the Grind, one of the best hard rock albums of the '90s. My
I
opinion.
agree with you. And
Phenomenal.
also, 3 years of announcing a farewell tour and a final record. Candlebox is working on a new album and planning new shows through 2027. And he explained it like this. He says he was like done, and then Bush calls him, "Hey, you want to open?" Hey, this
Join.
band calls him. This band calls, and then the original guitar player says, "Hey, I want to come back." So he goes, "Let's do
Join
it."
the club, Candlebox, with everybody else that said they're retired.
Yep. But
Might as well.
I'm
It's a
happy
trend
about
in
that,
rock
'cause
and roll
I
now.
love the last album. Unlike you, Jerry, you didn't like the last album.
I didn't care for it too much. But I do like Candlebox, though. So.
It was a good album.
Are any of you guys looking forward to the upcoming Armored Saint record? John Bush said he's really proud of it. It's a great record. But they all say
sure
that,
it'll be.
but I believe John because I haven't heard
I
a
have
bad
yet
Armored
to
Saint
hear
record.
anybody in any band about ready to release an album say, "Don't buy this, it sucks."
But I haven't heard John Bush or Armored Saint make a bad album, so I kind of looking forward to it. What about you guys? You guys
I'm
looking
sure it's
forward?
gonna be great, man. Their last album was fucking awesome, man.
Like, yeah.
I'm honestly not a massive Armored Saint fan. It's not that I hate them. It's just I haven't really did a big deep dive into them. But I know like a lot of the fan favorites, and I love the songs, the popular songs. I love.
Cool.
Dude, they did a cool.
I do love.
They did a cool Four Tops cover. I hope that's on the album because I like the way they did that. But I'm looking forward.
When
I
you do
did
it-
Armored Saint.
When you do a dive into them, make sure you dive into the shallow part of the pool. So, I'm just
All right, and let's end with this because Tim loves this band so much. I got to end with it. Miles Kennedy. There's not an ounce of politics on
Oh,
any
my
of the
fucking
songs on the
God.
new Alter Bridge album. And I go,
I love how
yay!
I love how people always preface things like this. Man. It's like we're in such a fucking political fucking craziness. It's
Yeah,
just
we are.
everybody has to just preface everything with like, well, no politics here. And
This album rules.
Which is what they want.
I'm not a Miles
Is that
Kennedy
an
fan,
Elvis
dude.
ABBA CD?
I'm not a Miles Kennedy fan.
No, that's on
dude.
the floor over there. I know you're not.
I'm not excited about no Alter Bridge anymore, dude.
That's cool.
Sorry, I'm not putting them down there. I know you're a fan, but I just Miles Kennedy just doesn't do it for me, dude.
But you like.
I don't know why.
I'm just saying you like hard
Thank you,
music.
Al.
This
That's the
album
way
is
I
the
feel.
hardest I've
Just-
ever heard them. So maybe check out a couple songs.
I'll just listen to Tremonti. That's hard enough for me.
Tremonti's good too, man. I love that shit. But that's it, Jerry. Take us away.
All right. Our top 11 favorite rhythm sections. This should be interesting. Let's start with 11, 10, 9. We will start with you, Al.
All right, man. But dude, off the top of my head, I mean, I thought of a bunch of great rhythm sections. So my 11, I'm going to start off with Sting and Stuart Copeland from the Police. I think Sting is a very underrated bass player. Actually, he serves a song. He's very tasty. I mean, if you really hone in on his bass lines, man, he's a great bass player. And then obviously Stuart Copeland, one of the greatest. But when you listen to that rhythm, it's like they lock in. You know, obviously with those reggae rhythms and all that, I think they're awesome, man. So they had to be on my list because growing up as a young kid, the Police was like one of my favorite bands.
Mhm.
Even before probably when I was around 10 years old. So um, number 10, I'm gonna go with a very underrated rhythm section. Rob Grange and Cliff Davies from the Ted Nugent Band.
Oh,
Those first couple of Ted Nugent albums, those guys. I mean, just listen to Stranglehold alone. That it's incredible. Rob Grange's bass is incredible on that. But I mean, those first 3, 4 Nugent albums with that original Nugent band, those guys are killing it, man. So, and my number 9, I'm gonna go with Ben Shepherd and Matt Cameron from Soundgarden.
good one.
I think those guys are incredible too.
They
Seeing
are.
them
Yeah.
seeing them live, man, like a bunch of times, like I did, it's the rhythm section is almost at times it's almost like hypnotic in a way. Like if you kind of just like kind of hone in on it, it's very like slithery, like snake like. It's real cool shit, man. Very very inventive. I thought that band is really underrated as a whole in my opinion. I know they get love, but um, I think like in the big four. I
Mhm.
think they're miles above a lot of the bands, man.
I
So
do know
musicianship wise,
the funny thing you say about that because they're not my favorite grunge band out of those four, but it is my favorite rhythm section though. If that
Nice.
makes sense.
Yeah.
it's definitely the best rhythm section out
It
of the
really
four,
is.
in my
Easily.
opinion. In my opinion. So
Easily it is.
that's my so yeah, Sting and Copeland, Rob Grange, Cliff Davies, Ben Shepherd, Matt Cameron. That's my first 11, 10, 9.
Nice. Yeah.
All right, Andy. Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all are gonna laugh at this. But I'm new. This this is gonna be higher later on. But for now, we're starting off at number 11. Roger Taylor and John Deacon from Queen.
Fucking awesome
Uh,
rhythm section.
Look at that, man. The Queen is really seeping into you,
It
bro.
is,
It
man.
really is, dude. It's freaking crazy. These dudes can change on a dime, dude. And and now that I'm reading Queen more and more and reading more about them, and I hear all this music, and to learn that they play and sing every single thing, it's not like outside players and outside choir. This is just them. It's freaking crazy. And I was just reading about A Night in the Opera was the most expensive album at that time when it was made. But the way that Deacon and Taylor just laid down the foundation for the craziness and then changing on a dime, it's just they're just crazy. And not just that, the Roger Taylor songs are pretty damn cool too. I really like those songs.
Yeah, I love when he sings.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
it's
in
a
my
really good
car.
rocking sound
He's got a
too.
great voice
Well,
too, man.
He
His
does, yeah.
oh, his
Sheer
backing
heart
vocals
attack,
are
man. I love that
fucking
song.
amazing. Yeah.
I cannot believe that it took me so long. Um,
I know you used to give me shit because I said Queen, and you go, fuck Queen.
yeah, sure did. Fuck Wing. Um, my number 10. I'm gonna go with Jane's Addiction. I'm going with
Oh,
Stephen
That's
Perkins
a great one,
that's a
man.
good one.
and Eric Avery. Those dudes, the same thing. Not like Queen, but when they are laying down the foundation for Dave Navarro to go in and out like he does and detours, and it's just awesome to go
No,
on that ride with him.
they're a great one, man. That's a
Under
great pick.
talk about underrated. The Jane's Addiction rhythm section,
Right
underrated,
on.
so great. Dude.
3 days, man. Oh my God. That fucking rhythm in the middle.
And
Summertime rolls, man.
my number 9, I'm going to go with Vinnie Paul and Rex Brown.
Oh,
Now these two
yeah.
really did set down the ground for thrash and metal throughout the 90s. Throughout the 90s. And not only did they lead it, they changed with every album that was in the 90s. Those 4 or 5 albums that they released in the 90s, I think 4, right?
5.
5, but every album was
I think
completely
Reinventing the Steel was 2000. So
Yeah,
okay. Well, let's go ahead and count that because that's part of
yeah.
That's a great album.
yeah. But that decade they really did rule it, where they brought their sound into the popular arena.
They
And
kept
that's
metal
what I
alive
give it
at
here.
that time. Where everybody
Oh, they were the
else-
kings of metal, bro.
They were kings of metal,
They were the
yeah.
top of the heap of the 90s, man.
Yeah, and those two's rhythm was great. You know, the way that they support, again, for Dime to do what he has to do or wants to do. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going with Vinnie Paul and Rex Brown. So that's my 11 to 9.
Great picks, my my co-host there.
All right, Travis.
All right, so my 11 through 9. 11, I actually changed like about 2 minutes ago. And I would have felt stupid for not putting this rhythm section on this list. Number 11, just for rocking the Fillmore alone, Humble Pie. Greg Ridley on bass.
Oh, good one.
Jerry Shirley on drums.
That's incredible, man.
Greg Ridley's from Spooky Tooth, another great band. And you got Jerry Shirley, who would go on to be in Fastway. But man, rocking the Fillmore, I don't need no doctor. 4-Day Creep, just killer bluesy hard rock, a lot of funk. I love it, man. Number 10, The Sweet. Steve Priest on bass, Mick Tucker on drums. The Sweet is beyond underrated. Aside from the 3 hit songs they had in the 70s, dude, they have a lot of hard rock and tunes borderlining on metal, like Hellraiser and Set Me Free. Freaking amazing. Number 9, I'll piggyback off of Al, the Ted Nugent band, man. Rob Grange on bass. The underrated Cliff Davies, rest in peace, on drums. Dude, it's killer stuff. That 70s Nuge is the shit. I love it. And that's my 11 through 9.
All right.
Good picks too, man.
Mark,
Good on that
Mark
Humble
Daly.
Pie one, dude. Hell yeah.
Just call him Dolly.
Daly,
that's Carson
MD.
Daly.
Sorry,
MD.
MD.
That's your new name here, so I don't get confused.
All right, I'm gonna go with a little bit different one. I'm gonna go with the electric type style fusion. We got jazz and fusion. I'm talking about the Chick Corea band. Learn a lot of bass from Dave Weckl. The drums, Dave Weckl and John Petitucci on the bass. 28-time,
great musicians, man.
yep,
Nice.
28-time Grammy Award winners. Sometimes the Grammys get it right. Latin American awards, Chick Corea dominates. So Chick Corea, check them out.
Oh yeah, they're great. I think that's the Chick Corea Electric group, right? Because he's got Electric and the other.
Exactly.
Return to Forever also really great.
I'm gonna, but they're gonna get picked again. Sting and Stuart Copeland. Yeah, anytime you get like a 3-piece band, you gotta work extra harder as a bassist and the drummer. So because you gotta be tight to keep the band going. So that's my number 10, Sting and Stuart Copeland, and number 9. It didn't last very long, but I thought my favorite rhythm section with Maiden is Steve Harris and Clive Burr.
Oh, great!
Oh yeah,
yeah. I wish it just lasted a little longer. You know,
a little bit longer, man.
Nico wasn't bad at all with it.
No disrespect to Nico, but I just thought that the band was so different when Clive.
I love when Clive, man.
Yeah.
So,
but even Bruce Dickens says Clive is the best drummer.
Yeah. So
yeah, he's phenomenal.
It's like I said, I wish Maiden was a little more steady with the personnel in the first couple albums, but it just seemed like they had to make a change every album. I don't know why they have to do that, but that's my number 9.
No, they did keep the lineup strong with Nico for a while, for a long time.
Yeah, but I mean, like those first 3 albums, there was always a change. It was kind of annoying, actually.
No, well, they were trying to get their footing in. I can understand.
Oh, come on, Adrian Smith on Killers, man. There you go. He came in and
look at Mark. By 11, 10, and 9. We got to go.
Look at Mark Daly, man, with the fucking Maiden pick there.
Yeah.
Even the sun shines on the dog's ass every now and then. Damn.
I always pick the Iron Maiden now.
You know,
speaking of Korea, the Chick Corea really threw me off.
Yeah, the Chick Corea is a great pick.
Chick Corea threw me off too.
And obviously the Sting and Stuart Copeland, because
you're gonna get picked by everybody probably. So that's my
Thinking of Iron Maiden, I had no idea that Dennis Stratton and Paul Di'Anno did an album together. I'd never heard of that.
If you go with the Rock Metal Combat podcast, they'll remind you.
What was it? Bob and the God or something? Was that it?
Can't remember. I just found that out a couple weeks ago.
Was it Dee Snider?
Well,
there was a band with Dee Snider and Clive Burr.
Judas Priest fans always troll Maiden fans by saying, "Oh, your best lineup was Dennis Stratton and Clive Burr." I'm like, come on, really?
I love that. Yeah, Dennis Stratton.
Dennis Stratton did not fit in Iron Maiden whatsoever. So he had to go. So
on Black Spinner, didn't we do a in-depth into his life with the other bands, or was that a different podcast, Al? Into Paul Di'Anno after he died. With Paul Di'Anno, didn't we?
No, we did. No, we did. No, we did an album battle between the first one and Killers.
Oh, that would have been torture for me.
A track by track. We did a track by track, and we had Brendan Smith from Ahmed Safdie's on our cast. So,
oh yeah, I knew that he was there. So we talked about him somewhere. I just can't remember. Was it Three Shots Down, Jerry?
Talking about Clive Burr.
Clive Burr.
Yeah,
that's right. That's right. It was Clive Burr because we were talking about
time
what
I
he did afterwards.
Every time I hear the name Burr, I go Raymond Burr.
Alrighty then. All right, Tim, you're up next, dude.
All right, my 11, 10, 9, my number 11. First off, I want to start off by saying that every band on my list, in my opinion, defines the term in the pocket. They just bring it. My number 11 is ACDC, Cliff Williams and Phil Rudd.
Good one.
Hell yes.
Absolutely.
And they've been doing it for a long fucking time.
Absolutely.
My number 10 is Motorhead, Lemmy, Filthy Animal Taylor, and Mikey D.
Good one.
Filthy was a good driver. Lemmy, I don't want to call Lemmy exactly great bass player.
Oh, dude, he played some great bass lines.
I would. Yeah. I think he's fucking awesome.
They had a groove, dude. They had
awesome frontman, awesome singer. Don't get me wrong. Oh, fucking Filthy was amazing.
But the band had a groove, dude. You can't have
a groove
without a bass. Good bass.
I mean, he basically played distorted. He did a distorted bass.
Also, the drummer.
Come on. Cliff Williams is not.
Dude, I'm not dogging Lemmy at all. I just never thought he was.
But the thing is, Cliff Williams had a groove. He was in the pocket, but he wasn't like one of the best of all time. Same thing with Lemmy.
No, but he didn't have to.
They played for the songs, and that was awesome.
You gotta give credit to the drummer from
Saxon. It is. We are doing our favor. So
I know. But I'm defending Tim on that one. That's why.
No, I am too, and I am too. Kind of now. We're doing our favor.
You also got to include the drummer from Saxon's stint in Motorhead on Orgasmatron.
Awesome. All right, Tim, keep going.
And your
all right, my number 9 is Thin Lizzy, Phil Lynott, and Brian Downey.
That's a great pick too.
The best Irish band of all time.
Okay.
The best Irish band of all time.
No,
not to me, but that's okay.
Not to me either.
Here we go.
Not to me either.
I'm not saying who they are, but you guys.
I know who they are.
Gee,
I will say it for you. You too. I will say it for you.
The Cranberries.
The Cranberries.
Big Country.
Ew. I hate Big Country.
No, but Tim always says that the best Irish band of all time.
I know he does. I love Tim.
Line It and Downey, man, is underrated, dude.
I agree with you.
Yeah. Very underrated.
Great band. Great
pick. Bass lines, songs, and Brian Downey just brings he just brings it. Period.
No, great rhythm section.
At least nobody.
They gets overshadowed by the twin guitar attack. It's always like Thin Lizzy, the twin guitar sound, but it's never. You don't ever hear about the rhythm section, but
you don't get either one of those guitars sounding that great if you don't have a rhythm section that knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
I wonder if anybody's going to pick Nikki Sixx and Tommy Lee.
That's on my list.
Number 1.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
I will say, man, they are great on that '94 album, though.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
But that band didn't even cross my mind when I was making
me too.
Not at all.
It crossed my mind, and I'm like, "There's no fucking way it's going to be on." That's
the Los Angeles, New Tattoo, Generation Swine.
All right, Mark. Speaking of swine, go ahead, dude.
All right, my number 11 is one of the greatest bands of all time, former co-host. Fuck off. Tom Peterson and Bunny Carlos.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
Fucking
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
the mighty Cheap Trick. God damn, that band has a fucking groove. The guy
Coming to
can
a
play
Rip
a
Fest
12
near
string
you.
bass. God damn, so
They,
fucking.
they
Coming to
wrote
a
a great
rip,
theme
coming
song
to a
for
rip,
that 70s
coming
show,
to a
too.
Rip
They-
Fest near you.
I'd rather go to a Rip Fest than a fucking stadium to see Oasis.
Used car lot. Yeah.
Absolutely, bro.
Absolutely, right?
I'll
I'd
go,
rather see Cheap Trick
I'll
than
go to the
Oasis.
Porta Potty Fest before I go to fucking. Let's get off it.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go with Johnny Colt and Steve Gorman of the Black Crows.
Oh, that's a good one, man.
Yeah,
That's a
I
great one.
fucking
Yeah.
love the
And,
groove
and
on
rib
that.
fests are cool. What do you, I mean, I love rib.
I love a
fests,
good
man.
rib.
I love it.
Oh yeah, dude.
Especially
I love a
when
great
Sammy is
barbecue.
there. No.
Use a good ribs. What's fucking wrong with that? You know?
I know,
Nothing,
right?
man.
I
Somebody,
think
but
Cheap
somebody
Trick's
makes a
gonna
big
be
deal out of
gonna
it,
come to
though.
Florida in a few
You
months.
know.
Yeah.
But
And then
they're
I'm-
always on tour, so.
I'm gonna go with. I don't think anybody's gonna pick this rhythm section. The other ones maybe, but Robert Trujillo and R.J. Herrera on
Oh,
Suicidal
okay.
Tendencies, Lights, Camera, Revolution. Oh
Was it
my!
on? Were they on Infectious Grooves together as well?
I think they were.
Yeah, dude. That's some crazy shit, dude.
That's
Dude,
a
I've been
crazy-
on a fucking suicidal tendency kick the last few months, man. I
Oh,
never
my
really
God.
cared for him, but the last few months, man, I've just been digging that.
I know he
band so much.
texts me, Suicidal Tendency rules. I go, duh. I've been telling you this for years, bitch.
I love me some Suicidal Tendencies. They're
Fuck yeah,
awesome.
well, Lights, Camera, Revolution, that is a fucking and he went in Infectious Grooves with him.
That's
too,
a great
so
album, man.
fucking great album, man. That's my 11, 10, 9.
All right. My 11 tonight, I'm going to start out with the Allman Brothers Band, even though they only did a few albums together, man, but they were tight. Barry Oakley and Dymo.
Yes.
Man. Holy shit.
Yes, they were.
Let's listen to the Fillmore.
Yes, man.
Listen to the fucking
And-
Fillmore
And
concert,
don't
man.
forget
Oh, holy
Butch Trucks.
shit, dude.
Butch Trucks too.
Yeah, that's true. He was a percussionist, absolutely. But yeah, I mean, listen to that fucking Fillmore East concert live, dude. That just tells you right there. And Eat a Peach, I mean, fucking come on. I mean,
Yes.
they're playing on there is fantastic.
You know I love the Allman Brothers Band.
And the thing
fucking-
is that if you're an Allman Brothers band, you can hear the difference after the crash. You really can. There's a slight difference in the section.
Yeah, I was sad.
Yeah,
It's just sad how they
Really
did Barry and fucking died the same way.
Exactly the same way. Yeah.
The guy on Derek on the Dominoes guitar, the guy, the slide
It's
guitar.
just
player.
fucking. It's just really.
Dwayne Allman.
Dwayne Allman.
Dwayne Allman. God, I can't. It's Allman Brothers Band. I can't think of the fucking other.
Yeah, a
guy.
year apart, right?
Okay.
It was like a year apart, right?
Yeah,
It was a
almost in
year-
the same place.
It was a year apart and 2
Jesus
blocks
Christ!
away.
I'm telling you, man. Brain is going to jelly here, man. But yeah, I mean, absolutely fantastic fucking rhythm section. And then my number 10 is I gotta go with Boz and fucking Simon from Bad Company, dude. I mean, that first album, man.
Interesting, yeah.
Incredible. Boz is a great bass player, dude. You look
Fuck
at
yeah.
he's always doing these little bass fills. Even the songs like Feel Like Making Love, he's got a great little bass line going on there. It's just a lot going on. He died
Burrell
fucking
was
rocking.
awesome.
He died in the studio, didn't he? He didn't have a heart attack, just fucking in the studio, just died. Is that how
Wow.
he died? That's how I heard. What a way to fucking go, right? And Simon Kirkman, solid fucking drummer in my opinion, dude.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Doesn't
Oh, yeah.
hardly get any love either. And then I'm gonna have to go. Look. I know this might be too low on the list for you guys, but I got to put them on there because they are great. But they're just not my favorite. But they get their respect. I'm talking Geddy Lee and Neil Peart, man.
Yep.
I mean, you can't argue. Even
It's Peart.
it's Neil Peart, and
It's Peart.
I mean, I know it's going to be on your higher on your guys' list. I get that, but to not
You
include
think?
them in your
You think?
not to include them in your best rhythm sections is still total asinine in my opinion.
I'm gonna give you
So,
spoiler
I
alert.
guess
They
I
are
guess
not number
asinine.
one. They are not number one. I'm just letting you know that right now.
But yeah, I mean, like I have to explain why they're on my list. Seriously, I
Right,
mean,
yeah.
No, you don't.
just yeah, great fucking performance.
As far as I'm concerned, if Rush isn't on everybody's list at some point, you don't know music.
Uh-oh, Andy,
Uh-oh.
you're in trouble, dude.
But who Bushy doesn't like Rush, though, right?
I mean,
But
they're
Well, Bushy's not on the
iconic.
show.
Yeah.
Bushy's phone is still dead. by the way.
It is?
Is it really?
Have you tried calling him?
You know what? I mean, somebody should check on him.
I'll text him right now.
I haven't seen him online since that.
Yeah, he hasn't posted anything on
Kudos
Facebook
to
either,
Bushy
so yeah,
for
his
picking some Van
internet's still out.
Hagar over Van Halen. That's some balls.
I
bro.
always,
Yeah.
every morning at 5 o'clock, I get those Snapchat notifications from Bushy.
I love how he prefaced it. Our source of infection is a great song.
Oh God!
I like
All
the
right,
song, but nothing else. I picked Fair Warning straight out.
Yes.
Al, go ahead.
All right, man. My number 8, right?
Yep.
I'm going with Pinnock and Gaskill from King's X.
Yes.
Dude, I mean, I love King's X a lot, but listen to Doug Pinnock's bass playing and Jerry. That's in the pocket right there, dude.
Gretchen Goes to
Absolutely.
Nebraska alone, man.
Yeah, I mean, just listen to that rhythm section. It's killer, man. So,
Great choice.
my number 7, I am going with Cliff Williams and Phil Rudd and Malcolm Young. You got to throw Malcolm Young in there. The 3 is really the rhythm section. That back line of Malcolm, Cliff, and Phil is like a goddamn, I mean, freight train coming at you, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the power. And listen, I saw ACDC front row. I was in front of Angus. Well, when Angus was in front of me, actually, because he's all over the fucking stage. But watching the power coming off of that stage, it was like nothing I've ever felt in my life. You felt that bass drum. You felt that bass in your chest, dude. Like pounding it. By the end of that concert, I was like, it was like I ran a marathon, to be honest.
Yeah, I saw one for those about the rock, and
Just
I mean,
unbelievable.
Just the power coming off that stage, and then they fire the cannons, and it's like, holy fuck!
Yeah.
But listen, man, like they play. Some people might say, yeah, they play kind of simple. You keep that steady beat going for fucking most of that show, and it's harder than you think. You know, Phil Rudd's a goddamn metronome, man. He is on point at all times, man. And Malcolm with the fucking rhythm guitar,
The best rhythm guitar player in rock and roll
of all time, man. So
meat and taters, rock and roll, man. You can't beat it. You just
so
can't.
that's my 7, and then my 6. I'm going. This might be a little low on the list, but I don't know. It's tough to from here on in. Like it's getting tough to kind of rank some of these. But I'm going with Ian Pace and Roger Glover of Deep Purple.
Oh, I forgot about them.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So yeah, and it's funny because after the last time I saw Deep Purple in New Jersey, I met Ian Pace, I met Roger Glover, and that was like a thrill of my lifetime. I mean, meeting those two guys, that's almost top of the heap legends right there, dude. I was like, I had to contain myself, but yeah, it was cool, man. But I mean, I think that's like I don't know, Ian Pace, man, like his drumming style, he doesn't get talked about as much. He gets talked about a lot as a great drummer, but to me, he's right up there with fucking Bonham and
absolutely.
and all
He
that
is a
shit, dude.
beast.
He is like right there, man. And
He's a
at times, I think he's actually more inventive than Bonham, to be honest with you, man.
He's better than Cozy Powell.
So
Better than Cozy Powell. And
I don't know, man.
Don't forget about Glenn Hughes.
Yeah.
Glenn Hughes, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Bushy just said he's okay, and he said why? And I go, Al was wondering, and he goes, his internet's been out. He ain't lying about that.
Oh yeah. But anyway, is that my 3 there? Well, no, I got one more, right? Was it 8, 9? Was it 8, 7, and 6?
Yeah.
King's X, Deep Purple, and ACDC.
Oh yeah. So that's the 3. Yeah.
All right, Andy, go ahead, man.
I'm gonna number 8. Geez, this is really starting to get hard. Who came up with this idea for the best section?
Me.
Mark.
This is fantastic. We talked about everything else, but not the most important part of the band, which is the section, the bass and the drum. That's the whole foundation. This is great. We never really talked about these guys and girls that play these, and that's
which
so
is
iconic.
which is always the forgotten part of a band.
No,
Yeah.
we have done
Always.
we have done best bass players and best drummers before, but not bass player and drummer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Great
I'm
topic,
gonna-
man.
I know that this is low. I know it's low, but man, I got some great shit coming up. I'm gonna have to go with Joey Kramer and Tom Hamilton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right here. They're great.
Tim.
And if you notice, I'm not really using the band's names. I'm using the gentlemen's names.
Yeah.
That's the important part because they're a part of the band, but you got to name them. I believe that it's just respectful just to name them by name. My next one, it's going to be Metallica, but it's got to be Ulrich and Burton. Nothing else. Ulrich and Burton. That was the ultimate one. I mean, there's no disrespect to the others, but dude, those two just iconic. Who built the ground floor for thrash, pretty much.
Pretty much.
And my
That's
number 6, I'm going to go with what Al said. And if you say Deep Purple and it's not Pace and Glover, you're wrong. There's only one, and that's Pace and Glover.
Yep.
Absolutely, man. Fireball. Crying out loud.
Machine Head.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. Amazing.
Rock.
Yeah, in rock.
And
I
Rock,
remember
dude.
you guys were talking about Fireball and Black Spinner, and I was on my way home, like at a
Yeah.
stoplight, commenting on your show.
Well,
Travis
when
was
I
on that
love
show.
you, show me where you're
I think
from.
Travis is on that show. It was pretty cool.
So that's
All
my
right, Travis. Up.
873.
Go ahead, Andy.
All right, I'm ready. By the way, great mention for King Zak's. Extremely underrated. I love King
Yeah,
Zach.
Al got me into them actually. I got that
Yeah,
5-pack
they're
from
awesome.
Walmart, and it's great shit, man.
Oh,
It really is.
Number 8, that little old band from Texas, talking about ZZ Top and
I
Dusty
forgot about
Hill
them.
and Frank Beard. Man, just listen. On my shuffle today, Heard It on the X came on. I'm like, they have
what
to
a
make
song.
my list. They have to
Great
make
song, man.
Push and Black Sunglasses and Dust My Broom and so many Master of Sparks. Dude, they were totally in the pocket. Number 7, underrated as hell. Grand Funk Railroad, Mel Shacker and Don Brewer.
Oh, good one, dude. Good one.
Laying down the funk on those first 2 albums, man. Whew! My God. And then the last one I'm going to mention for now is the David Lee Roth solo band, Billy Sheehan and Greg Bissonette.
Oh, I forgot about them.
That's
Too bad it was so quick though. Only 2 hours.
Elephant Gun and man, Elephant Gun is so heavy. That could have been a Van Halen song.
That and Ladies Night in Buffalo, dude.
I love
Yeah.
Ladies. That used to be my favorite track on the album, and now it's Elephant Gun.
But that rhythm on Ladies Night in Buffalo, oh my god.
Yeah.
It's ripping. So yeah, so ZZ Top,
sleazy.
Grand Funk Railroad, and David Lee Roth solo band.
You know what
Awesome.
that's
All right.
Ladies Night in Buffalo, if you think about it, because I was hearing, because we were doing David Lee Roth last week, Edelman Small, and I was hearing Ladies Night in Buffalo, which won the battle for me, but it reminded me a lot of oh crap, it was right have Secrets off of Diver Down. Don't you
Yeah.
think there's a
Yeah. Yeah.
like a similarity to it? Not just the way he's singing, but even the beat of the song. It's kind of a part 2, if you will.
Oh, she got rhythm.
Yeah, it's got that laid back, which I absolutely
Yeah.
love from Dave.
Yeah,
And then
very laid back.
and then
But it
he
was a
does
little
the
slower on it was a lot.
bullshit. And
I think
I'm
it was a
out.
lot groovier on Ladies Night than Secret. So
yeah, oh, okay.
it had that like it had that freaking late at night traffic slow. He's like hitting those lyrics a little slower,
Yeah, well,
smoother.
right.
But I
well,
love both songs. Great songs, man.
All right. Mark Daly, I guess you're up next.
Another
MD 2020.
Mark's gonna like this one. A very underrated bass player for me, but I mean not for me, but probably for a lot of people, and a great rhythm section. Maybe you could throw the Power Station in there too, but I'm gonna go with John Taylor or Roger Taylor for Duran Duran. That bass and drum,
Damn
man.
it.
That's that. You know what? I'm not crazy about too much of the songs, but they're tight. tight band. And like I was watching some of the videos that Mark put up. Good stuff, man. Really good stuff.
Oh, they were fabulous, man.
Yep. I might actually go see them. Who knows? Just to say
You
I
should go
saw
see
them.
them.
Yep. Number 7. They're probably a little low, probably compared to most, but I'm gonna go with Noel Redding and Mitch Mitchell.
Oh, great one, man.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
Ah,
More on that later.
Without them, who knows what the heck? Maybe Jimmy wouldn't have made as big as a splash up, but a great rhythm section. Are you
Ain't no
serious?
way his rhythm section's white. Ain't no way.
That's just a picture.
Hey, that Noel Redding.
Can I
fro,
stand next
though.
to your fire?
Yeah.
Noel Redding had that fro though, man.
Oh,
Shit,
yeah,
his whole damn band is white except for
Dan
Jimmy.
Band is white. Except for Jimmy.
Hey, well, check out the Chambers brothers. The only white guy in that band is on drums.
White Man Can't Jump. What a classic.
That was fucking awesome movie.
Yeah, what a great section, though. Damn.
Yeah. And my number 6, I'm gonna go with Ian Hill and Les Binks for the 70s Judas Priest. That's my number 6 pick. It didn't last very long, but
that's
2 great
solid,
albums
bro.
and Unleash the Beast.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Too bad it didn't last into the 80s. That would have been pretty interesting what they could have done, But
Ian Hill like simplified his bass playing, like But if you listen to the first couple of Priest albums, man, he's all over the neck, dude. He's playing like a lot of like good melodic fucking bass lines, man.
That bass solo in Tyrant's great.
Yeah. No disrespect to Dave Howe. Dave Howe was I liked him, and when he was in the band too.
That's when he really simplified his playing.
Yeah, but the guitars took over. It was all KK and Glenn Pepin after that. So those are my picks.
but then the musical landscape changed there in the early '80s when they were going in there. So the drumming and the beats and all that changed. But dude, it makes you wonder what Judas Priest could have done. And they would have kept that same course.
Well, because those 70s albums, they had a touch of like progressiveness to them.
Yeah.
There's a touch of prog in there, and then starting with pretty much Hellbent for Leather, they kind of stripped that away and kind of simplified their music more. It really started on Hellbent for Leather,
So Les Binks was getting screwed with his pay, right? That's why he was out.
That's why because Dave Holland came in. And he still did like the tail end of the Unleashed in the East tour. He was on that tour, so like during that tour or whatever, during the break, because there's a guy that I'm friends with that's now his name's forget me. He's a great photographer and he always puts up pictures of stuff. And he shot it. There's a great shot of Priest in '79, like late '79 on Unleashed for the East tour, and already Dave Holland's on the drums, but it's like a real cool stage shot with like fog and all that shit. It's pretty awesome, man. I would have loved to see Priest back then. That would have been fucking great.
Fuck yeah.
I saw him in '82. That was.
I
good
mean,
enough.
that's still, man. I mean, I would have loved to seen him at that time, like Vengeance. I mean, dude, they must have the power of that band must have had off that stage. Incredible, man.
Them and Maiden.
Yeah.
Dude, it's crazy when you see like Judas Priest live in '82, like just on TV, dude. You can feel and see the power.
Well, I remember that Scream for Vengeance concert on MTV, man. Like, they used to show it on there and shit,
Dude, that live version of Sinner is just otherworldly.
Dude, KK is just a goddamn beast on that, man.
KK Downing is in my Mount Rushmore of heavy metal with Tony Iommi. They're both super studs of metal.
All right, Mark, continue, dude.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, bro.
No, it's fine.
I did my 3 picks. What was next?
You did all 3 of them? Okay.
Yep.
All right, Tim, go ahead, bro.
All right, my number 8 it's already been mentioned, but I got to say them again. Soundgarden, Ben Shepherd and Matt Cameron.
Wow.
They just rock solid.
Yeah. Inventive, man, in my opinion.
My number 7 is Deep Purple, Roger Glover and Ian Pace. Again, rock solid. They should have been higher up my list, but
yeah.
Me too.
And my number 6 is Iron Maiden, Steve Harris, Clive Burr, and Nico McBrain.
Nice.
Just
Great
rock
pick, man.
solid rhythm sections, man. You can't beat them.
Well,
All right,
Harris is a fucking beast.
Oh, he's a beast.
All right.
Steve Harris is the
Absolute
best bass
beast.
player in my world.
Since all you got been naming, since somebody already said the Metallica rhythm section with Lars Ulrich and Clifford,
Andy.
I went a different way. I crossed it out. They are great pick, Andy. But I'm going with Ginger Baker and Jack Bruce from Queen.
Oh yeah,
From Cream. Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, that was in my honorable mention, so I moved them up because I'm trying to get bands that aren't mentioned. I don't know if somebody's going to mention Cream. That is a fucking great rhythm section right
That
there.
was hurt. It hurt to leave them off my list, man.
Yeah. And then I'm going to go with Mike Portnoy and John May Young from Dream Theater.
There you go.
Oh wow,
Hell yeah.
Great stuff. And then I'm going to go with Doc and Jeff Pilson and Mick Brown.
Damn it! I
Wow.
should have put them on my list too.
That's
Wild
my
Mc- Wild
876.
Docking
Listen,
over
like, listen
Dream
to, like-
Theater?
Dude,
Are
listen
you
to-
high?
Dude,
Yes,
like,
dude.
listen,
Dokken had more of a groove than Dream Theater, but Dream Theater did have a groove.
the thing about Wild McBrown
Bass
is
snare.
underrated.
Bass snare.
Check out Bullets to Spare, man. Fuck it.
Yeah. That's why I put them in there. Wild
You can
McBrown,
play
man.
docking drums when you're asleep, okay? Just gonna
Okay,
Love
but it's
Dokken.
got a groove. Hey,
All right.
I put
Drum
Dream
snare,
Theater.
drum snare.
It is
I'm
favorite.
always
It's favorite
rocking
now,
with
guys.
Yeah.
It's favorites now. So
I know, I'm
Always
just breaking his
rocking,
balls.
So
man.
that's my 876.
Drum snare.
if you want to put Nikki and fucking Tommy in your list, you can do it. You get laughed at.
They're gonna be my number 1 now. I changed my mind. They're number
Or
1.
wait, the Warrant rhythm section. Even though I love Warrant, I don't think they're a great rhythm section.
Just to
Wait
piss
a
everybody
second.
off.
Is Nikki really playing in the
I'm,
studio?
go-
Maybe he's
I'm
not
going
playing.
with Bobby Dahl and Ricky Rock.
They would.
By the way, I didn't pick Poison, but I do like that rhythm section.
Hey, I like that post.
Top-
I like that post in Freeform, and Tim says, like, is it these 5 bands, is that the way to die? Like Poison, Motley Crue, and Warrant, and what was it?
Yeah.
But actually, yeah, Poison, you'll get Poison, that's for sure, you know?
I ranked them all.
Tommy wouldn't even make it into my top 100.
Mooger
Not
picked,
even 98.
Mooger picked Bon Jovi, and Tim goes, "Why?"
I ranked them all, but Warrant.
I like Warrant's a good band, but they didn't really play. It was
Because Warrant-
basically Janie Lane.
Hey, listen, man, Unskinny Bop, that's pure virtuoso right there.
That open E.
Dun,
Dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun,
It doesn't get any simpler than that.
Did you guys ever see them play at the Video Music Awards, and they were supposed to play Unskinny Bop?
And
And they were
CC
playing
goes
their
off the
commercial
rails.
break.
Yeah.
And they came back, and then CC DeVille just changes the song out of nowhere. And he's like a mess. He's like unplugging his guitar, and I think he had like
Was that
pink
the one
hair or
where
something like
the curtain came down on Brett's head?
that. Yeah, something like that. It was awful.
That was
I don't-
funny.
I don't
Hey,
think
take
CC
it
went off
outside.
the rail. I
My
don't think
favorite
CC went-
MTV Awards is when Chris Novoselic
You're right.
threw up his bass and
up
hit him on the head. I go, "Fuck you, Nirvana. You deserve that."
Yeah, that's something you should practice before you do it. Yeah. It looked like he was doing that for the very first time.
I don't think CC went off the rails. I think he was on the rails. That's what was going
Yeah.
He
on.
was taking
snorted the rails.
He was snorting the rails.
All right. Are you done, Tim?
It's
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm done.
All
All
right,
right, Mark. It's your turn.
Oh, you already went?
Yeah, I
Oh,
just
you
went.
picked you picked Dawkins, that's right. Yeah.
Dokken, Dream Theater, and
All right, well,
Cream.
you're probably gonna laugh at this, but I don't care. It's one of my favorite bands, and but their first 4 albums that people aren't aware of, Chuck and John Panazzo fucking rocked their first
Yes.
4
Oh,
albums.
that's a great pick,
Oh, yeah.
man.
As
Why
far as
would we
fucking
laugh at
rock
that?
goes.
That's a great
Now-
fucking rhythm section.
Well, because I put them ahead of Neil and Geddy. I mean,
Well, that's fine.
but I'm just saying, it's like, dude, they were so fucking, I mean, wild and fucking in the pocket, as you guys said back then, man. When they got to like the more radio friendly days, you don't really hear no amazing drumming, basically. They got to kind of have to go with the hit single, I guess. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So they were kind of tamed on a lot of their songs.
Like on Kilroy Was Here, I think that's the one they were tamed on.
Oh boy. But those first four Wood and Nickel albums, man, damn, dude. You talk about some great drumming and bassing, some good bassing.
Basin.
Fucking absolutely fantastic. And of
I like
course,
that
of course, you got to pick Roger and Ian from Deep Purple, man. I mean, you'd be a fool not to put those guys on your list. We know how incredible they are. And I'm going to go with Chris Squire and Alan White, man, from
Yeah. Oh, damn.
I mean, Chris Squire and fucking anybody, because the dude's a fucking beast of the bass.
Could pick Bruford.
Yeah.
Chris Squire is the best.
To me, Yes finally died when Chris died, in my opinion. I mean, they were still going with, but when Chris isn't in Yes anymore, it's just not Yes.
But the thing is, when they got John, it wasn't Yes to me either. So when John was gone, it was like, whatever. Yeah. Even with Chris Squire in the band, I didn't like the stuff they did.
Badass album. It's great.
John and Chris needed each other. Just saying.
Phil Bruford was all right. I mean, he was. I don't know. He doesn't get the respect in Yes. I don't think as Alan White gets.
Anderson, Wakeman, and Howell's a good album.
Yeah, I have that actually. It's Bruford. No,
Anderson, Bruford, Wakeman, and Howell.
Yeah, Bruford. Yeah, Bruford.
Yeah. But yeah, and that's my three. Let's move on to the next one. 5, 4, 3. Al.
All right, man. My 5 is going to be Morris Cowling and Tommy Aldridge from the Pat Travers Band. You listen to that fucking live album, live Go For What You Know.
Oh,
absolutely,
dude. That rhythm section is just fire, bro. Just
hooked
fire.
Hooked on music, hooked on loving you. Oh yeah.
My number 4, we're on 4 now, right? 5, 4, 3, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Bruce and Baker from Cream. I gotta go with that, man. I've always loved that jazzy, fucking just busy, but they were just so all over the place, but they were just locked in together, man. Just like they kind of intuitively knew like what they were playing together, you know. And one of the big thrills of my life was actually seeing the Cream reunion at Madison Square Garden in 2005. Damn. I mean, that was like, I never thought I would ever see that, you know. Yeah. And they played 3 shows there, and I went to one of them. I went to the middle show, and just watching those 3 masters on stage was incredible. So, let's see here.
And the CD that they released for that's freaking awesome, dude.
Yeah. Well, we're doing 5, 4, and 3. All right, so then 2 and 1 is going to be last, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. My number 3, I'm going with John Paul Jones and John Bonham, man, from Zeppelin. I mean, you got to have them in there, you know, somewhere on the list. I don't know, maybe some people don't, but I thought, you know, John Paul Jones to me is like the most underrated, like one of the most underrated bass players, you know, in rock history.
He was a musician, though. I mean, he played everything.
Everything, you know, keyboards and arranged and
keyboards and flute
mandolin and guitar, you know, everything.
I did that. I did have them on my list, but I knew Jerry and probably you, Al, were going to pick them, so I took them out.
Yeah, I mean, Zeppelin was one of my first loves.
I knew they were going to get represented,
man. You know, and just listening to that rhythm section was just, you know, like you know, as a kid, you know, I would take my brother's the live album, you know, and
Song Remains the Same.
Song Remains the Same, and just listen to it on headphones at night and just get lost in it, man. And that's such a memory as a kid for me, man. It's just incredible. I would,
and that's,
you know, some people put that up.
Get lost in it, because that's what I did.
Just listen to How Many More Times.
Oh yeah.
Ramble On. I mean, all
they
that.
call me the hunter.
So that's my number 3.
Awesome. All right, Andy.
Yeah, my number 5 was already mentioned, but I need to mention it because it's on my list. Frank Beard and Dusty Hill for ZZ Top.
Nice.
Easily.
Absolutely, man.
I mean, that's fantastic, and that they were together throughout their whole careers.
Yeah. Sadly, we lost Dusty, but yeah, pretty much the whole thing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is where we're getting to the nitty gritty. This is where it starts to get hard. Number 4, I'm good with Bill Ward and Geezer Butler.
Oh, absolutely.
That's hard. That was hard to put them at 4.
I
But
have a feeling it's going to be on a lot of lists here, man.
Yeah.
So.
That just amazing, dude.
God.
The groundwork to heavy metal, the groundwork to everything that we love in that genre. I mean Butler and Ward. That's it. Number 3, Bonham and John Paul Jones. Bono, of course, with his drums, but dude, we always talk about John Paul Jones being everything else. Jerry mentions that a lot about his multi-instrumental talent. I mean, that's beyond just a rhythm section. Those two. So, I mean, they could have been number 1, but they're number 3 right now.
Nice.
So I had I had
Dusty Hill,
Sabbath, and ZZ Top.
Yep.
All right, Travis.
All right, so I agree with Mark Daly here. Jimi Hendrix Experience.
Oh yeah.
When you're the rhythm section for one of the greatest guitar players of all time, you better know your shit. And boy, did Noel Redding and Mitch Mitchell go above and beyond. I would put Mitch Mitchell in my top 3 favorite drummers. He is absolutely phenomenal. Fire. Check out Fire. Just his drum fill's just insane, and Noel Redding's in the pocket. Man,
I saw him.
The 3 Jimi Hendrix Experience albums are just.
I got to see him. I got to see him live about 2 months before he died.
Oh man!
On the Experience Hendrix tour.
Yeah, just totally killer. I love it. Number 4, one of my all-time favorite bands, UFO, Pete Way, Andy Parker, just Strangers in the Night, Lights Out, Obsession, just
great pick, man.
Killer hard rock. Absolutely love UFO. And number 3, I will go with my top 3 are my top 3 favorite bands. So you know. Deep Purple, Roger Glover, and Ian Pace. Also want to give a shout out to Glenn Hughes and Nick Simper. Just great bass players, but it's all about Roger Glover and Ian Pace, man. Absolutely.
All about, yeah. You're right.
Deep Purple reigns supreme. 15 years later, ever since I discovered them as a teenager, just never stopped, man. Never stopped with Deep Purple.
Awesome, man.
All right, Mark, Dolly.
It didn't last long, and if you buy the Diary of a Madman album, you would have no idea they actually appeared on it. I'm talking about Bob Daisley and Lee Kurtzlake. 5.
That's a great pick too, man.
Come on, Sharon, fix it. Fix that freaking album. They played on it. That's not Rudy Sarzo and it's not Tommy Aldridge. It's Lee Kurtzlake and Bob Daisley. So
I know their picture's always been in there, man.
I know.
You know, it's like.
Well, back, and I'm old, so I'm back before the internet days. I always felt like, oh, okay, so Rudy and Tommy are on Diary. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Also, Lee Kurtzlake and Gary Thane from your
and actually, it would cause arguments at whenever we would have like a keg party. It's not fucking Rudy Sarzo and Tommy. It's Lee and Bob Daisley. But of course, we would no way to really prove it because we just argue with each other and sometimes like even throw fists at each other. But like, I'm saying it's on the album. I look at the picture right here, you know. But they would argue all the time. But anyway, more importantly, is Diary of Madman, Blizzard of Oz, 2 phenomenal albums, and they really kickstarted Ozzy to that make the ascend.
Well, it was like everybody said Ozzy wrote all the lyrics, and it's like, no, he didn't.
No, Bob Daisley,
the lyrics.
very, very underrated lyricist. Just look at the how complex lyrics to Mr. Crowley, you know, very, very, very.
Yeah, but that's not true that he didn't write any of the lyrics.
Well, most of it was
the vast majority of them were Bob Daisley's.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you know,
Ozzy wrote those vocal melodies, though.
Yeah,
melodies, but melodies aren't lyrics.
Yeah, but the thing is that makes the song.
Yeah, but he did write some lyrics.
Yeah, he did.
And my number 4, I'm going to go for a little different one. They haven't been mentioned yet. talking some thrash with some fusion. I'm talking about Dave Elfson and Gar Samuelson, man.
Oh, that's
I
a good one,
am
dude.
biggest Gar fan, man. It's a damn shame he just couldn't keep himself clean because he would have really. I thought Megadeth would have. I don't, they still would be pretty awesome for me, but the first couple albums with Gar and Dave,
Yeah, I wish that lineup would have lasted at least
yeah, a little
throughout the rest of
longer.
throughout the rest of the 80s.
Right. It would have been, yeah. I think they would have gotten some. I think maybe, like I said, Rust in Peace would, and So Far So Good. So what? Maybe it'd be a little bit better. I don't know. But that's my number
Rust in Peace
four.
rules.
Yep. And my number three, I'll go with Geezer Butler and Bill Ward. Now, my favorite band of all time is Black Sabbath. I gotta put them in there. So
Really?
I thought it was
Nice.
Iron Maiden.
You know, I was gonna say,
I already got Clive and Steven.
funny you mentioned Garth Samuelson. One of my favorite stories is when Garth Samuelson goes to Dave Mustaine with a picture of Metallica, and they're getting popular. It's like, you know, you'd still be in this band if you weren't such an asshole.
Yeah,
Which is ironic coming from Dave Mustaine.
But crazy
About being
stories
an
like
asshole.
Dave Mustaine said Gar was trying to sell his drums, even though the drums belonged to freaking Dave Mustaine, because he was trying to get money for his drug kick, you know.
Yeah.
So Gar was a wreck, though. I wish I got to see him play live. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see him play.
All right, Tim.
All right, my number 5, and they've been mentioned, and man, this is getting down to crunch time here. And if you ask me tomorrow, this list might change, you know, as far as the ratings. But for right now, Rush, Geddy Lee, and Neil Peart. Number
Yes,
4,
sir. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Led Zeppelin, John Paul Jones and Bonham. And number 3, Geezer and Bill Ward. They're my all-time favorite.
Those three rhythm sections right there is fucking
Show over, good night. Yeah,
just
exactly.
fucking crazy shit, man.
That's why I didn't put them on my list. I knew where they're gonna get picked.
Oh, stop.
Well, I'm trying to get more
Yeah,
bands on here.
you could say
All
them
right,
in your
Mark, go
fucking
ahead, dude.
honorables.
They are every one you said was Led Zeppelin.
Dude, if they're your favorite, say it, man.
No,
Yep.
but I have other favorites though, so that's pretty
Yeah,
good.
but not better than them.
Well, I think they're just as good.
All right.
All right, just go ahead, Mark. Let's hear them.
All right, so I'm gonna go. I don't think anybody will do my number 5. Bobby Blotzer and Ron Cousier. What a fucking groove Rat had on those albums.
Yeah, they did.
Slip, slip, slip of the lip. I like the way you move the fuck, dude. Just round and round.
That song is like on every
Wait,
5
wait.
minutes on fucking
Oh,
Hair
Body
Nation.
talk.
In your direction.
Dude, I think Bobby Blotzer's best rhythm was on Dancing
He was.
Undercover. Oh my god.
He did do drumming on the original Breaking the Chains from Dokken.
Fucking great
I think
shit.
he did. I believe.
Oh, it was Juan Crucier was on that.
Ron Cousier,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, In Your Direction. That is total groove.
Yeah, I love Bobby Block. They just got a groove, man. I love the grooves. And then if you're gonna go with groove, you got to go with one of the best grooves of all time, Joey Kramer, Tom Hamilton, which is already picked by Aerosmith. And then I did have John Bonham and John Paul Jones in this spot, but I moved it up because everybody's talking about them. I got to go with Stan Lynch, Ron Blair, and Hallie Epstein from Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Nice. Good choice.
They are that Tom Petty has a fucking groove that can't be denied. So fucking love. I don't think anybody's gonna mention TP and Heartbreakers. So that's my 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to pick Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
That's
My number 5 is Tom Petty and the Heartbreak. Oh, I'm just kidding.
asshole.
No, my number 5 is
No,
Mick
you
Fleetwood
break
and
down, dude. Break down. Okay.
John McVeigh and Mick fucking Fleetwood, dude.
Oh,
good
great
one.
one, dude.
I'm not talking about, from their 10th album up when Lindsey joined them, which is a lot of people don't realize they had
The
9
blues
fucking albums
stuff.
before Lindsey and
Yeah.
Stevie joined in.
Talking
Fucking Penguin
Green
and
area.
Bare Trees, Future Games, all that shit, dude. Listen to them fucking play, dude.
The stuff with
Peter
Peter
fucking
Green.
amazing.
Peter Green era, man.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Even the Bob Welch era, the playing is just
Yeah.
solid, man, all the way through. I mean, I think Go Your Own Way is one of the best bass lines ever, in my opinion. It's I mean, I think that's an incredible bass line in that song from John.
Oh, it is.
You know, Nick, I mean, it's not a matter of playing a million miles an hour. It's not, it's just how you play your instrument and how, I'm getting, I guess Bark would say groove, but that sound.
Groove, baby.
I didn't pick Nick Mason and Roger Waters, but if you look at Nick as a drummer, man, is he flashy or anything? No, but he's just fucking solid.
One of these days, dude.
Well, yeah, I mean,
groove.
if you look at that fucking Pompeii album live, Nick is fucking going off on that fucking album. I admit that, but
Yeah. Dude.
it's not a matter of playing a million miles an hour. It's that fucking sound and it just the way it affects you. And
that's why I picked Bobby and Juan. It's not the way you
and that's fine. That's fine. But I don't know. I think Nick and John are
look at that,
underrated duo.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go with Andy's pick earlier, Roger Taylor and John Deacon from Queen, dude.
Nice
fucking
one.
Queen 2 and Sheer Heart Attack, man. Fucking on fire. John Deacon is responsible, though, for Hot Space and shit like that, but you got to knock him back a few points for a fucking back chat and shit like that. But
Dragon Attack is fucking phenomenal.
Sheer Heart Attack's fucking, man, incredible. And my number... Diva, Steve Harris and Nico and Clive. I think Tim put both Clive and Nico on there.
I picked Nico. I mean Clive and Steve.
Well, I will say this. I think if you look at memorable drum parts from Iron Maiden, I think you remember Clive's drums, like Run to the Hills or Murder in the Room Organ or Wrathchild. And you just know those. Nico was great, but
Nico was Revelations and stuff like that.
Yeah, but he didn't have that
rhythm on Revelations is so fucking good, dude.
Yeah,
Power Slave.
Yeah, but standout riffs like fucking in the opening for Run to the Hills and fucking all that shit, dude. I mean,
Purgatory.
Exactly. It just I just think Clive.
Nico was awesome. I think Clive was the best Iron Maiden drummer, but Nico was no slouch.
Oh no! Of course, there's no.
Oh man, I wish that Beast album, that Beast lineup would have continued for.
I just think it's pretty good that
would have been awesome.
A bass player can get with two different drummers on two different albums, and still be in the pocket with both of them.
Anybody going out? There's anybody going to this tour this year?
I am.
All right,
September. In my area, I get Megadeth.
Who
and
made him?
Anthrax. I get.
Yeah. I saw him in Europe already, so I saw his tour.
Dude,
I get to see. Awesome. I get to see Megadeth and Anthrax in LA. Opening.
I bet you that fucking crowd was insane.
Dude, wait until you see the stage show, bro. It's
fuck yeah.
There's a part in there where it's really, really cool, dude.
Nice.
It's pretty awesome.
This will be my third time seeing him, so I'm excited. Plus, I never seen Megadeth, and I never seen Jerry's favorite band, Anthrax.
All right, number two, Al.
We're just doing number two, or
yeah, we do number two and number one separate.
All right, two. It's Geezer Butler and Bill Ward, man. To me, they're just phenomenal. Like the whole jazzy kind of, just Bill Ward to me is like one of the greatest drummers of all time, man. I actually, I can't say I put him above Bonham, but he's kind of like stepped up above Bonham for me as like one of my favorite drummers, like right above him, man. He's so inventive in his drumming, and then Geezer, dude, like, come on, it's like one of the greatest bass players of all time. Those two interlocking is just like, I don't know, just this whole. It's so they came up on jazz, man. It's kind of they applied that to make this heavy sound, And honestly, everybody talks about Iommi. Yes, he's the riff master and the riff lord. But come on, man, when you have Geezer and Butler underneath you, they just make you so much heavier. Because I don't think Iommi was as heavy without those guys.
Well, like with Iommi, if he didn't have Bill Ward and Geezer Butler laying down the foundation, he wouldn't have that freedom.
Yeah.
To do what he did.
You should try to listen to the guitar solos. Tony's jamming, and Geezer's he's not just playing the riff behind Tony. He's ripping the
No,
Oh,
other
he's
song
yeah.
too.
Geezer's got that like it's almost like Geezer's like a Motown player, like
Mhm.
in Sabbath. You know
Listen,
what I mean? Like,
listen to the guitar solo for Iron Man. He is smoking over that
yeah,
fiddle.
yeah, absolutely, man. He's just fucking he's unbelievable. That I remember. I mean, Henry Rollins, like to me, to him, that's like the greatest rhythm section of all time. And I almost agree with him. Almost agree with him. But that's my number two.
All right. Andy, go ahead, man.
My number two was once coined by David Crosby as being called the worst. I'm talking about Ralph Molina and Billy Talbot, Crazy
Oh
Horse.
wow, dude.
Uh,
Nice.
Wow.
they've been the only section for Neil Young for over 50 years.
Yeah.
It's been Molina and Talbot. They've been with him since the beginning.
Dude, that's a great pick, man. It's a
The
great
way
pick.
that these guys keep it, and back in the 70s, Crosby would get pissed off because they would want to do something with Neil in the late 70s. Well, Neil was off with Crazy Horse, and David Crosby would just say that Crazy Horse was just some crappy band. But Neil would say, but it's my band. And it's true. I don't see Neil playing with anybody else with that garage kind of a back.
I got to see that. I got to see Neil and Crazy Horse once, man, and like, dude, they just stood on stage, just kind of like in a circle with each other, and just fucking jammed, bro.
Yeah,
That
like
was
they were
like,
inside of a garage, dude. It's
dude,
crazy.
yeah, exactly, man. It was just
And sometimes they
unbelievable.
might have a 3 minute ditty, or it might be a 15-minute garage rock guitar soloing
Yeah,
hard,
yeah,
heavy.
yep.
So they can play everything. So that's my number two is Ralph Molina and Billy Talbot
Nice,
of
nice pick, man.
Crazy Horse.
Nice pick, brother.
My turn. All right. My number two, gotta go with Geezer Butler and Bill Ward. Absolutely groundbreaking, tight rhythm section. All these bands, these doom metal bands that try to sound like Black Sabbath, yeah, they get the riffs, but do they get the unique jazz
That
section like
swinging, that
Iron
swinging
Man
underneath, yeah.
and Into the Void and that these doom metal bands like I think Trouble and Candlemass got it right, but there's so many doom metal bands that try to say, "Hey, we're all sounding like Black Sabbath." You don't. You just sound like the song Black Sabbath over and over again. But
Black Sabbath, often
Geezer Butler and
imitated,
Bill
never
Ward,
duplicated.
Geezer Butler and Bill Ward are definitely the best metal rhythm section. But they were no match for my number one, which we'll get to soon.
All right, Mark Daly.
I'm reading his book right now, and it's kind of interesting that this band almost never was because they, when they were first starting off, they decided, you know what? I don't think we're really too keen with his bass player, the way he looks and the way he sounds and the way he plays. And Geddy Lee actually was booted. Well, they actually told him that the band was breaking up, so we're not going to need you anymore. But so on my good thing they did get back together because Geddy Lee and Neil Peart is my number two pick. You know, you got to have him on your list somewhere. This phenomenal. It's just like like I said, going back to it, a three piece, you gotta be tight. You gotta be super tight because there's really nowhere to make mistakes. And not only that, but Geddy and Neil were just so talented too. And you know, well, we all know about Geddy and his vocals and also he could do the synths and the keyboards and all that, but just a big band sound with such a small lineup. So that's they gotta put Rush in there.
What gets me about Rush is if you listen to them, both Neil Peart and Geddy Lee are doing amazing shit with their instruments, but they're so tight with each other that it mixes right in perfectly with with the song. And it's like I don't know how they do it, but they do it, and they do
Yeah.
it very well,
And kudos to that band because they had like so many peaks and valleys. You know, like I pretty much like pieces of every album, but the '70s Rush was solid. I mean, great, and the '80s just as great. And then I know they downtreaded a little late '80s to the '90s, but
What?
Their last album, though, is phenomenal. What a way to go out. Go out on top, you know.
Mhm.
Just, but like I said, like there's some, like I said, but there are some albums I wasn't too crazy about with the 80s. And I remember when we did the best, our favorite bands of each decade. I picked the 70s over the 80s rush, just because I just thought, in side by side, I just thought 70s was slightly better than 80s rush. But that's my number two pick.
I like 90s Rush over 80s Rush to me. I love 90s Rush.
Interesting.
All right, Tim, go ahead, man.
All right, my number two. Mark Daly on his show loves to say he's throwing a curveball. Well, this
Throw a
is my
curveball, man.
This is a band that is not metal, not even close, but is musical perfection, as I love to call them. With a variety of different musicians playing bass and drums, they make it all work. Steely Dan.
I knew you were going to pick that.
I had a feeling you might have thrown some Steely Dan.
He loves some Dan. I do
Yep.
too.
I thought it was going to be Mickey Dolenz and Peter Tork there for a minute.
I was
bad.
toying around with that for a little bit, but they didn't really play them. So
Steely Dan gargles
Peter
my
was a
balls.
Peter was a musician, but
Peter Tork, right? Yeah.
yeah.
No, I thought Nesmith was the musician.
both
He
of them
was-
were.
So was
Both those
Peter.
guys
Peter
were.
was a bassist. He was
Yeah.
a bassist. And
Yeah.
Davy Jones was actually a Broadway singer. So the only one Dolenz had to learn how to play drums.
All right.
And he did.
My wife just said Peter is her favorite. So there you go.
I prefer
Favorite
I like
monkey.
Mike
Holy
Mickey.
shit.
I thought they're the
I
funniest.
don't know, my favorite Mickey was funny, but Mike was the coolest, I think. You know, he wore
Yeah.
ski cap.
He had the worst songs though.
He's more of a country guy.
He had the best songs.
Oh, they were country.
All right.
didn't
I
like it.
really love his country rock,
I didn't
especially
like it at
since he
all.
wrote and arranged everything himself.
My favorite Monkey song is Words.
Words is a good song too. We gotta
That's
do a
Tracy
Monkey's
Clarksville.
top 10.
I could do a Monkey's top 10. I like the hits.
I could do a Monkey's top 10.
I'm kind of
All right.
surprised that nobody's mentioned the Bay City Rollers yet.
Oh, fuck that.
Okay.
Coming up. All right, Mark, number 2, dude.
Oh, come on. They aren't my number one, but they are in my hearts. But I gotta go with the best groove band. Neil Peart and Geddy Lee. Ah, dang, what a great fucking drum. They had
Surprise, that's your
groove.
number 2.
They did. They had groove. But I have to go with the grooviest band that I think is the grooviest band of all time. But Neil Peart and Geddy Lee's my number 2 of Rush.
Yeah, my number 2 is a fucking got the geezer and Bill on your list. If you don't, there's something wrong with you, man, because they are fucking one of the most solid rhythm sections ever in
I
any
agree.
genre of music, man. Fuck, dude. Yeah, and he wasn't to mention like Tony this and Tony that, but fuck, dude. Bill and fucking Geezer fucking kept that rhythm going. So yeah, hands down, actually, fucking second best. There's only one better, and I have a feeling we know what my number 1 is, so we'll get to that when he comes in. But all right, so number 1, let's go.
Come on, Miyagi.
No,
I can't believe that this caught on.
We
Started
love you,
a fad,
Andy.
man.
All right,
All right,
man.
now go ahead, man.
Sid Vicious and Paul Cook.
That's what I thought. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
Oh my god.
You took
Come on,
my
man, you
number 1.
Come on, he was a great bass player when it was unplugged.
You know,
I was
not
either that or Tom Petty. I was picking for you.
Not too many people know this, but back in the day, Nikki Sixx took bass lessons from Sid Vicious.
There was a funny story about Lemmy and Sid Vicious.
He taught
and then-
Nicky how to unplug the bass.
And then Sid Vicious like, "Hey, Lemmy, I'm going to be in the Sex Pistols." He's like, "Dude, you don't know how to play bass." He's like, "I know, but I'm going to be in the Sex Pistols."
All right, man. You know my number 1. Come on. Right here.
Rush.
Listen to Free Will. The middle section of Free Will.
Mhm.
That's all I got to say, man. Enough said. And released on this day, today, in 1980, was this album. This album right here. This album has started it all for me, man. It was the first Rush album I ever heard. Side 1, actually. So side 1. And
I thought it was earlier in January.
what's that?
I thought it was earlier in January when that got released.
Well,
No.
it's the 14th. How much earlier do you want?
Yeah, January 14th, 1980, man. Was released.
Masterpiece.
That was the one before Moving Pictures.
Yep. It was an amazing album, and the best was yet to come.
And right here, man. Right here. Getty's bass.
Oh, that's amazing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on, man. You knew it was gonna be my number one, man. But it was hard actually. It was hard to actually with Geezer Butler and Bill Ward because they are right there too, man. I love that rhythm section of Sabbath of those two guys. So
you listen to them Ozzy albums, they're just
dude,
they're so in the pocket.
it's otherworldly, man. It's like, nothing like it, man. So but Getty and Neil for me, yeah, I mean, when I was a 12-year-old kid and I heard Free Will for the first time, I mean, my brain still couldn't process it. What am I listening to here, man? But I don't know, for some reason, it grabbed my young mind, and when I never looked back. So, yeah. So anyway, that's my number one, man.
All right, 80.
All right. I guess I'm going to come up with the right answer since no
Death Punch.
Since no one has said this one yet, and I'm gonna use them as a first name basis. Ringo and Paul, come on, there is no other better section. Fucking Ringo Starr and Paul McCartney. From 63 to 70, look at all the change that went on. From Please Please Me to a Revolver, when they started to do studio work. From Sgt. Pepper's, the White Album, Abbey Road, everything that these four did, along with, of course, George Martin helped them here and there, but the drums and the bass, these four did everything themselves. It's amazing what they did. Absolutely amazing.
You could have picked McCartney and McCartney too, right?
Yeah.
I'm joking.
I see what you did there.
You know what, Andy? I knew you were going to pick the Beatles, and that's a great pick.
And he knocks him off the number one list. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So Mark's going to put Bobby Dahl and
Bobby Dahl.
Maybe it might be Poison, man. I love some Unskitty Bop.
That Air Supply rhythm section was hot.
Oh, fuck Air Supply.
But yeah, dude, it's got for me, it's a Ringo and Paul.
Nobody's picked ABBA.
Who played drums for ABBA?
Wrong with you guys.
I like that.
All right, Travis, go ahead, man.
Well, hopefully Jerry agrees with me on this number one.
No, they suck.
To me, in my world, there's no better rhythm section than John Paul Jones and John Bonham.
Who?
Listen to Moby Dick, even before the drum solo hits. It's so in the pocket with Jimmy Page's fast-paced guitar playing, but it's all about JPJ and Bonzo. Bring it on home. Da-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. Boom, boom. Just come on. And like Dazed and Confused, the live version that the song remains the same movie. They start Dazed and Confused, and then they go into the San Francisco part, and it's quite a switch up. Totally different. And then they are so amazingly talented. They're national treasures to me, man. Led Zeppelin, the greatest rock band of all time, the greatest rhythm section of all time.
Come on, Jerry, let's jam a song. Come on, Jerry.
There's a lady who's sure all the glitter.
Of course, Travis, man. That's great. You can't go wrong with that either, man.
Oh, no, of course not. It's a great pick.
All right, Mark, go ahead, man.
John Paul Jones, the piano.
John Henry Bonham.
Well, Black Sabbath's my favorite band, but yeah, best, like Travis said, best rhythm section of all time. John Paul Jones, John Bonham, the best, bar none. It's just a damn shame that we lost John in 1980. It's been 46 years. It would have been interesting to see what Led Zeppelin, if they could have just continued a little bit into the 80s. I know that would have been probably a tough decade for them.
It would have been tough.
Maybe it was for the best that they broke up.
They
never continued again. But it's just a shame that John died, though, because I'm sure he had so much left in him, but
You've been
But
put
yeah,
down the bottle, man.
I'm pretty sure it'll get picked again, so I'll just send it right there. Just best
Well,
rhythm
that's just it.
section.
I don't think Bonham had anything left in him.
Yeah.
I think he was spent. Yeah, I really do. I think
Yeah.
that by the end he was spent.
Yeah. But
Well, it not them stopping. Then it just made their legacy so much better. I mean,
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the '80s would have been kind to them if
No, it wouldn't have
if
been.
we want to talk about the future of Bonham would have lived, and if Led Zeppelin moved into the '80s,
maybe the '90s they would have had a.
I don't even, to be perfectly honest with you, I don't even know if Bonham would have been in music in the '80s.
Because it's weird. Because if you look at a lot of bands, it's hard for them to make a transition from one decade to another, and not just 10 years, just the actual 1 year to the next. It's very
What
difficult.
would have been exciting is like when all those reunions were happening, like the Eagles and Kiss were getting back together. Imagine if Led Zeppelin did the reunion with John Bonham, Paul Jones, and Jimmy Page and Robert Plant. The reunion in the '90s would have been phenomenal. That's what.
Oh yeah, but that's different from being a working band unit.
That's if John still had it, though, you know.
Well,
because like you said, he gave so much.
Even if John Bonham hadn't died, Robert Plant literally lost his son in 1977. That forever changed him till the end. And I think
car accident. Yeah,
Robert Plant almost became a school teacher.
Well, but then if you think in the '90s when they did Page and Plant, that was huge across the country and around the world. I mean, they were big.
Robert Plant, I think, did the right.
I just think Bonham himself, he was just
Plant did the right. Plant did the right thing. Plant went to a different style of music. I think that was the best move he could have made. And he could easily sounded like Led Zeppelin, you know, with the solo stuff. But I liked Robert Plant's solo. It was mellow, and there's a couple of rocking songs, but he did the right thing by going away from Led Zeppelin.
I think the most Zeppelinish thing in his solo years was probably Now and Then. You know,
I love Now and Then,
and that's the tour that I saw him on. So, with Stevie Ray Vaughan opening up.
Wow,
cool. Is Jimmy on Now and Then?
Yes.
Is he on that album?
Yeah, I think he makes a guest appearance on there.
Oh, I think they did because Robert Plant did the Outrider album, so they did each other a favor. I think.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
They sampled a lot of Zeppelin songs. Yeah, he had a song on the Only One, or the Lovely One, or something like that on the album. I can't remember.
And the Honey Drippers too.
I still love what John Paul Jones said. There's some award show or something like that.
Thanks for remembering my number.
Yes, thanks for remembering my number.
That was the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. All right. Where are we at? We're at Tim. No.
My Tim, number one is a band that hasn't been mentioned yet, which I'm kind of shocked at. But I love this band. I absolutely love this fucking band. Paul Diamore, Justin Chancellor, and Danny Carey. Tool.
Yeah, that rhythm section is insane, man. They were on my list, man, but I took them off at the last minute, but yeah, they deserve. They're insane. You see them live, dude. It's just fucking.
Oh yeah.
I would definitely say yes for the bass player. That guy comes up with some fucking killer ass bass riffs.
What? Danny Carey's not good?
I'm not a huge Tool fan.
Yeah,
that's what I'm hearing from Tool.
Well, Danny Carey
is cool.
You know, some call him pretentious. I call him fucking intelligent. So,
yeah, great pick there, man.
Yeah.
All right, Mark.
Dolly, right?
No,
you.
Me?
Yep.
We're on number one. I'm going to go with Alex Van Halen and Michael Anthony.
Really?
Yes, they have the fucking
those. You mean Eddie Van Halen?
Eddie Van Halen, yeah.
Those David Lee Roth albums with the groove, that bass and rhythm section are fucking.
No, I'm not saying it's not. You know, to me, like I always think of like Eddie and Alex as the rhythm section. To be honest with you, bro,
Yeah.
I love Michael and
And
Andy,
how
but
much bass did
According to Eddie,
Eddie?
he was the rhythm section.
Yeah, and
So,
Eddie played a lot of bass on these albums too, I think.
But he said he taught Michael how to play it, and I've heard Michael play without Eddie, and he plays a good damn bass.
no, Michael's very underrated. Actually, he's
Yeah, very
he's
underrated.
great,
So
man. Yeah,
I'm gonna pick Van Halen.
I think Eddie like restricted him on the albums a bit.
Yeah,
Wolfgang.
Eddie was kind of a narcissist if you think about it. So yeah, Michael Anthony, man, Hot for Teacher, Hear About It Later. The bass playing is just so
let's
phenomenal.
face it, Eddie Van Halen could be an egotistical prick.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sorry, I wouldn't know.
How about the OU812 shout out? You just did that episode there, Mark. Come on.
I'm just saying, the albums with David had the best groove on it, and the six pack.
You're not in Rock and Metal Combat Podcast. Come on, give us.
No, I'm giving the truth. I've always said the six pack is. I love Sammy's era, but I love
There's the head
David's
explosion.
era
Again.
also. You know?
I'll add on to that real quick. Yeah, when Dave left, I think the swing kind of left.
Yeah, the
with
swing
him.
left. Yeah,
because Alex and Mike, I think on the Sammy albums, I think they became a little more pedestrian. It was just a little more. It didn't have that swing like in the Dave albums, man.
You know what? You know what left when Dave left was the tongue-in-cheek humor of
Yeah,
Van.
that one with him too. Yeah. So, yeah, he took the humor with him and the colorful,
Yeah.
the kind of
Hello,
diversity.
baby. Ooh.
Yeah, you just can't picture Sammy going, you reach down between my legs and use the feedback. That's just not Sammy, you know what I mean?
No, that's not Sammy's.
Grab that lunch pail. Grab
I
that
mean,
lunch
can
pail.
you picture Sammy, well, my baby, she don't want me around. Says
Nope.
she's tired of watching me fall down.
Yeah, well,
That's humor.
That's Dave. That Dave loved that 50s stuff. That
Yeah.
That old time.
Yep.
Yeah.
He brought that diversity in there.
But that's also humorous. I mean, that's
Yeah,
opening line,
That suit is you. I mean, yeah. I mean, this is the little
Yep.
Dave-isms.
I like the way the
songs are
line
really
runs up the
funny.
back of your
Yeah.
stockings.
No. Take it off. Don't take
The
it off.
sexy line, man. I love that line. I love
Who
the
gets a
line.
leg
Come on,
tonight,
Dave.
or
I
Give me a
like Mark. I love the pick, man. So
Yeah.
good
Nothing wrong
on
with
you,
that
bro.
pick.
Yeah, but
I love me some
Izzy
Rush,
Green
but
was
man, but that groove they had was just phenomenal.
I'm surprised you picked them over Rush, but that's
Yeah.
But
Yeah, my number one. Duh. I mean, my number one, John Paul Jones, John Bonham. Absolutely the best.
that doesn't surprise me.
I mean, it's what John Bonham did with the limited kit that he didn't ever really have a big kit, man, but he used
need
it,
one.
man. I mean, he didn't need it. You're right. And the song remains the same, for instance, man. And Jimmy might be all over the place sometimes. Robert might have been all over the place, but fucking John and both the Johns were in the fucking groove that whole fucking live album, dude. And that's fucking raw right there. That's just them four playing, which was I love about that live album. It's not a perfect live album. There's a lot of mistakes here, but it's
I have a shitload of. I mean, like Zeppelin is like one of. I have tons and tons of bootlegs of theirs, and they improv like no other. I mean, them and Deep Purple were like the kings of like improvisation, like during a show.
Yep.
Listening to the like Deep Purple like bootlegs too. They would just go off into these fucking jams, man, and just like unbelievable. Like that's why the '70s, man, to me was like the greatest decade of live music. In the '80s, it's like the shows became big and bombastic, but they also started to become a little more rigid and strict. Like they had the lighting cues now, and like you got to it didn't like follow like nobody improvised like they did in the '70s, man. So that's just my opinion. So
yeah, I agree. And like we talked about, they're talking about their legacy. What they do, like 4 get-together concerts after their official breakup. They did the Atlantic,
Live Aid, and the reunion and the O2.
Yeah,
that's it.
The Atlantic was a disaster. But the other two, I thought that if O2 was their last concert, which I think it is together,
Live
they ended
Aid
on a great note.
Live Aid.
Oh,
the Live Aid one. when you listen to that now, it's like, yeah. But when you're a kid and they're reuniting in Live Aid, dude,
Right.
me and my brother were sitting in front of the TV. You couldn't wipe the excitement off our face. We were so excited to see them. It was just insane. So
But I thought they went out on a high note with the O2 show. Man.
yeah, the
I thought
O2.
They
It
definitely
sounded
did.
great. Plant sounded great, surprisingly. I mean,
They really could have did a tour if they wanted to, but
yeah.
you know,
But why? They don't need to. I mean,
they don't need to, man. The fucking money.
If they ever, I mean, I would say 90,
You know how much the tickets
sure.
would be for that, bro? Do you know how much the tickets would be? But people would sell their houses to probably go fucking.
I would. I'd put up. Yeah, I mean, I have to admit, I would do my best to try to go see that. But
I don't know if I'd sell it, but I'd definitely take.
I'd be on one of your guys' couch the next day, probably, because I have a place to stay.
Yeah, but
but
the thing is, but the thing is about O2 or Celebration Day, when they release Celebration Day, you can feel the excitement that the guys have.
Oh yeah, dude.
And that's what made it really good was that of course the playing was going to be good, of course the songs are going to be good, but you can feel their enjoyment of doing it. And I think that if that would have went farther on, that would have been gone. That polish of we're doing it, and look on it, we did it. That kind of
yeah.
Oh man. When Robert says, "Look, on it, we did it." Oh, damn!
I mean, just that last song when they did Cashmere. Holy shit, were they on fire during that? Plant's voice was amazing on that one. Dude.
I still say that one of the best live performances I ever saw was Robert Plant and Jimmy Page doing the Rain song with the orchestra in the back.
I saw the Page and Plant tours, both of them.
Oh, that was phenomenal,
dude. Yeah, I mean, that's like those shows were some of the loudest shows ever. Not loud as far as the band volume, but the crowd. When they would go into a Zeppelin song, I never heard a crowd roar as loud as that. I think since. And
hats off to Jason Bonham, dude. That guy's a fucking underrated drummer. He fucking nailed that fucking Zeppelin concert, man. He's a fucking great drummer.
But that drummer, that Michael Lee that they had on the Page and Plant tours, that guy was no fucking slouch either, man. That guy was great, so.
When you were saying, Al, about the crowd noise, it's kind of like when I went to go see Paul McCartney. It's you can feel the buzz all around you while the songs are being played.
There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it when you see somebody like that, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can go to 100 concerts, but if you don't see like an icon and you hear that buzz around the crowd, it's just an amazing feel.
I got a couple of honorables. I don't know if you.
Yeah, go ahead. I was going to say, anybody got honorables?
I'm just going to mention some that haven't been mentioned. I think Tina Weymouth and Chris France from Talking Heads.
Good one.
Great rhythm section, man. Les Claypool and Tim Alexander of Primus.
Good one.
Nobody met. Oh, you know what? Because I have a theory on this. So really, if you're going to mention the Who, it really isn't Entwistle and Moon. It's more Townsend and Moon.
Yeah.
It's the rhythm section. With Entwistle is like more the lead player.
Pretty much,
but I did put him in an honorable here.
I was surprised nobody picked the Who. So
did anybody take Lemmy and Phil the Animal?
Yeah, who did?
Okay.
Tim did. Yeah.
Oh yeah, good shot.
The Bouchard brothers from Blue Oyster Cult.
Yes.
Good one.
And Glenn Cornick and Clyde Bunker of Jethro Tull. Those early Tull albums, man. I think the rhythm section is insane on that stuff, man. So
and Barry Barlow.
Yeah. He came after. Clyde Bunker was the first drummer, but Barrymore Barlow. Yeah, you can add him in there too. Incredible. Those two drummers, man, incredible drummers for Jethro Tull. So.
I got a couple honorable mentions. Mark Allen Taylor's favorite band, Danzig, Erie Vaughn, and Chuck Biscuits. Freaking awesome, dude.
Hey, I will give you that. I said they were a great band, just they needed another singer.
Right, man. I love Glenn Danzig. They're
going to kick Danzig out of Danzig.
That's right.
White Zombie, White Zombie, man. Sean Houston, Ivan Dave Prune, John Tempesta.
They're gonna
do that rhythm section in White Zombie is unbelievable.
Yeah, back to Danzig. They would call it Don't Zig.
That's like
And then
saying, we want to get King Diamond out of King Diamond.
Did anybody
Also-
mention
I'll also
Ainsley
throw in,
Dunbar and Ross Valerie?
Yeah, they.
Yeah, I'll also
No, but
throw
that's
in,
a great one too.
That's a
I'll
good
also
one,
th-
yeah.
And last, I'm going to throw in King Crimson.
Yep.
The first album, Michael Giles on drums, Greg Lake on bass. And
Yeah,
then
that's phenomenal shit right there, man.
Bill Bruford and John Wetton. Killer stuff, man. So
Yeah.
there's my 3 honorables: Danzig, White Zombie, and King Crimson.
Yeah, Bruford,
All right,
Bruford and Wetton too, man. Yeah, that's great too.
Anybody else?
Andy?
No,
That's it?
I wasn't able to do that many.
All right. So, what's next on the Black Spinner Circle? The Black Spinner Circle, guys.
Al?
We're gonna do another triple album throwdown from 1986, 3 albums, but I haven't chosen them yet. But they are debut albums by those bands. We did it 2 weeks ago. We're gonna go in a heavier direction than the glam metal direction.
Poison's first album was in 1986.
Yeah, I know, but then we already did that last week.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Somebody doesn't watch
Poison's
Black
album
Spinner.
in
So.
1986? First one? Oh, shit.
What's
The
that?
40th anniversary
I
is
said,
coming up, and they're not doing
Cinderella
the first
won.
one.
Cinderella was
I
the
can't
best
believe
one. Cinderella was the best one in my opinion.
I agree with you, but
I think that's the
would've
one
put
that's
Poison
aged the
too.
best too.
Yeah.
You know,
So too.
because even like Dave's a little bit. There's a little bit of things on Eat 'em and Smile it's a little 80ish, you know, but
That's life.
Yeah.
well, going crazy with the keyboards on there.
Yeah.
Great song, you know, but
Mhm.
it's a product of the times, you know.
Yeah.
Whereas Cinderella, man, I don't think that album sounds dated at all, to be
No.
honest with you,
No, it
because they
doesn't.
didn't have cheesy keyboards on there.
It was the album cover.
That album
threw
cover
everyone
sure
off.
the
They look
fuck is
a glam
dated.
band.
That album cover is dated. Yes,
Yeah.
okay, I'll
Yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah.
But musically,
The music's
it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So.
I agree. Travis, what's up with you,
it was
dude?
just the clothes that look outdated on there. That's a pretty cool album cover. They were dressed differently, in the alley, and they got that person that looks dead that's hanging from the corner of the
Yeah, but
album
it didn't.
cover.
It didn't look like a real alley. It looked like a studio alley.
Yeah, well,
Travis, what do you got going on, dude?
Nothing. I'll definitely be on more BS sessions coming up.
Now, one of these days, I'm going to
Yeah.
ask you that, and you're going to give me like a month worth of stuff you have planned, dude. Every time I ask this, I have nothing planned. But one of these days, you're going to surprise me by.
I don't think I'm ever
Whole
going
fucking
to.
calendar full of
I don't
shit.
think I don't think I'm going to start a podcast. I think this bar. I don't mean to be negative, but the bar has been set too high. I don't want to do a podcast.
I wouldn't.
I'll guest
Podcasting
on them,
sucks.
but I won't be like a main host or anything.
Podcasting sucks. Don't do it, dude.
No, it doesn't. It's fun.
Mark,
Well,
what's up with you,
anyways.
Giants fan?
I've been just watching lots of podcasts, and I love seeing the guest star. I want to give a shout out to Mark Allen Taylor for doing a great job on the Rock and Metal Combat podcast. Even though he doesn't remember the end of the show. He did
I don't
great.
remember how. I remember when Bushy left, and
How
I'm gone.
much
after
did you drink?
I drank 2 tall glasses of whiskey. I didn't measure it right.
Yeah.
And I remember
guess you do that to
remember when
relax.
Measure it right.
I only remember when Bushy
You
cut
didn't
out,
measure it right.
and then after Bushy left, I don't
The
remember
fuck?
shit. I don't remember shit.
I don't know why he
What's up,
just
you poured a whole fucking
with
pint
with
or
a
what?
bit
My
and a
girlfriend
straw.
said my girlfriend said I came out there, said hi to her. I said I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired. I fell on the floor, and she said, "Can you get up?" I said, "Yeah."
I remember your former wife had to call an ambulance one night. You were
Oh, that's
fucking-
Mark,
my new
listen.
girlfriend is more understanding. She understood that I fucked up. She said she's blacked out more than me, so that's fine. So I've only blacked
Match
out
made
twice.
in heaven.
I've only blacked out twice in my
Match
life.
made
That
in
was the
heaven.
second time. So
Mark drank heavily so he could kill the pain
Right.
of being on a rock and metal combat
Right.
podcast.
I was trying to keep up with Ian.
You should have picked one Hagar song. I was hoping just one.
I think I would have picked Black and Blue.
That was the one because Sunday Afternoon in the Park is kind of
Oh
just
my
like a
God.
filler track,
But I think I would have picked Back in Blue. But Sunday Afternoon in the Park is like a change for Van Halen because he started using the keyboards. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
But it
All
would
right,
be fun.
Tim, what do you got going on, dude?
I got absolutely nothing. Still retired. Still loving
You and
life.
Travis need to get together and do something, damn it.
No,
I'll just fucking with you
when,
guys.
when Mark says you're going to be on, okay, I'm on.
Maybe I'll start a podcast when I retire.
Mhm.
You got a long way for that, pal.
I
You're
know.
youngin'.
You and Ginny should do
Baby.
a podcast.
Yeah, we should, shouldn't we? That would be awesome. wouldn't
Star
it?
Wars podcast, and you'll end after episode 4.
I think
We'll
you and
see.
Joe would be a good podcast, in my
I
opinion.
love that. I love that lady so much. She's awesome.
But all right, Mark, what's up with you, dude?
Mark who? Me?
You.
Okay, there's 2 Mark. You're supposed to. Okay. Well,
I say Dolly.
on Friday, Dolly. On Friday, we have your favorite album, U2, Uptung Baby, with the great Eddie Canistracci will be on that episode,
Drizzling shits.
and
Oh.
Andy will be at that's coming out.
Thank
And
God for Eddie.
next week on BS, I was trying to get Ralph Fier to do a top 11 Nazareth. He said he can't be on RNCP, that episode I did with him. And I'm trying to get him for the 28th.
Wonder
So
why.
Joseph is going to come up with some ideas for us next week. So it's a surprise for next Wednesday.
All right.
I have nothing else.
Cool. All right, guys. Thank you all.
Thank you very
for
much
being
for having
on.
me on.
Thank you,
Appreciate
guys.
Always great to have
me
you.
on.
All right, you guys have a great night.
Well, Mark Daly can just come on whenever he wants now. He's got the
I know
code,
he
so,
just freaking just popped on.
But you
I
called
Hey,
me,
hey,
so
hey, and
I
my
did.
Zoom portal is always open, so I always pop in and say, "What's up?"
All right, man.
all right, guys. Y'all
We
take
got-
care.
We got
Thanks for
Andy
having me on,
recording
guys.
with us on Friday night, so that's gonna be
Peace,
cool.
everybody.
Awesome.
Later, guys.
Cheers.
All right, later.
Goodbye.
Later, Dad.